Mefodyev. Oh my god, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
What's
Okay.
What happened?
I hope I'm not bad. I hope I will say the same after the podcast.
You're not bad and you're doing... Okay, that's good, that's good.
I should compare with some.
Is this your first time recording a podcast?
Almost. I had some experience in Russian language, but it was deleted. They thought it was not so good.
That's like
Or maybe
special.
it was too good.
Was it with yourself, this podcast?
No, we were trying to remember awful performances in stand-up. Yeah, we do stand-up from time to time.
Of course.
We're free.
What's your most awful performance?
It will be tomorrow tonight. Yeah.
It will be now.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Also, we discussed the fights during the performances.
Like...
Yeah, some people had it. Yeah, some maybe from auditorium came and tried to punch you.
To get on stage.
Better than you punch.
To get on
the
stage or
Yeah.
after performing.
Imagine if you go to a show and the only punchline comes from your guest.
But it's a very good one.
An actual punch.
Very good one.
No, but I had this case once. I was performing, and there was one guy. One guy. He was pissed. Yeah, he was drunk with the lady was more or less okay with him. I mean, she was not so drunk, and he was saying something during the performance of other people performed, and I was the last one. And he decided this is his last chance, and he started to say something bad because he didn't understand.
Yeah.
He didn't understand me probably, but he was already too drunk.
He was an Arab.
No. I'm sure he was a title nation guy in Russian.
Yeah.
And I said, I stopped performance, and I said maybe you need water to your face.
Oh!
Because believe me, other people they performed and they said, can we swear here?
Yes, don't worry.
Yeah, okay. Other people told him, fuck you. And he was, yeah, but me, it was more like...
You were the nicer.
Yeah, it was nicer, but it was more annoying for him. Some guy who is probably less stronger than him, so once I said another thing...
And all the others who said fuck you were like big guys.
No, at least they were maybe more, they seemed more confident.
They were the only
on the
sober one.
stage. Yeah. And he came to the stage. It was stage not so
That's
tall, not so tall.
High.
Yeah, not so high, but I was coming higher than him. At that time I had long hairs, and he was bald. Maybe it was also some kind
This
of
was also...
envy. Yeah, envy. He looked like Mr. Proper. Yeah, in white t-shirt.
What's Mr. Proper?
You don't know this
That
commercial?
used to be my stripper name, but...
No, I'm not sure.
Is it like Mr. Clean?
Yeah, Mr. Clean, it's for bathroom when you clean something, it's like
Mr.
powder.
Proper, I love this!
Yeah,
In
Mr.
Russian, it's
Proper.
not clean, it's proper. It's okay. Don't clean all of it.
Yeah, more or less okay.
It's not 99% of bacteria. No, in Russia it's like 9% of bacteria will go away.
Yeah, it's like a Breaking Bad. You should make 96%. It was not necessary to mention what we were talking about.
We're not talking about something bad. We're talking
So
about
yeah,
something
and he started to show like he kicks me, he punched me. Like
He was getting ready to punch.
no, I'm not sure. Maybe he understood that I didn't deserve it. But with one hand he punched him to his chest, like he.
He was training while getting on stage.
Yeah, no. He was next to me.
It was like
but
the
not
whole
on the stage. Yeah.
Wolf of Wall Street.
And then he masturbated and then he continued.
No. He pretends that he makes a sound of kick. But believe me, it was not so nice because he was drunk and maybe at first time, maybe it was his practice. And other guys came to him, friends, and led him away. But after the show, disturbing. But after he wanted to continue. When I was already not on the stage, and I went very fast from there.
I love the thought that he was a mime He was just gonna defend it.
Mime or is-
Mime.
It's like the French guys who do like.
Mine?
Yeah, so he was like,
No, I think he would, I would have liked if he just like punched him and he would have had like sound effects and he's like, we'll edit it and post people. It's gonna look beautiful.
no.
Just a green screen.
Yeah, I'm not sure that. At that time, imagination was not so good.
What was your worst performance?
Well, maybe not worse, but
No, from time to time I have it. But I think for a lot of performers, one of the bad performers, when people hate you or don't like you, just when you say not funny things, that's okay. Just silence.
Yeah.
But when you feel they don't like you, they hate you, and you are disgusting for them, not because you're dirty, just
Because, for example, the host took 40 minutes to introduce the first comedian, and he did 40 minutes of silence. For example, I'm not saying that someone did it, and his first, the first word of the first letter of his name is never mind. And
what kind of hairstyle? he has? Or maybe he doesn't have it.
he has the hairstyle of Mr. Proper.
40 minutes, silence, nothing, and then he introduces like everybody hates him, everybody hates his guts, and anybody after is gonna be fucked.
Everyone hates him because he
Come
has
on.
Canadian passport. That's my problem.
No, actually,
No.
the Canadian passport is a factor. All you have to do in Russia to perform properly is just wave your foreign passport. And by I mean foreign, it's always like US, Australia, Canada, and UK.
No, I'm gonna defend this host because he doesn't do 40 minutes of silence. He does 40 minutes of explaining the rules, man. Come on.
You guys are so nice.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
Russia there is a lot of rules.
Oh, you guys love that. I love like you guys have that also. The host does the record of the rules. You know, the 10 minutes of telling what the rules are without jokes, without anything.
It's like he just plays the song, you know. Okay, now rules.
Yeah.
Track
Except
one.
experience. Yesterday I was performing and there was Oleg Ashurov.
Yeah, I know him.
Like when he was doing the rules, he was like putting jokes inside these rules. They were not funny, but he was like at least trying. You know?
No, I don't know him. I don't know why.
No.
No, I mean he has very low, strong voice. Yeah.
It's, and like no, but I really respected what he was doing. You know, like jokes in between. He made sure like. Well, there were people laughing, but you can like.
Yeah,
feel that
the
he needs
jokes are
to-
not strong yet, but
No?
yeah, okay.
And thank God, like he, one comedian before me, he bombed, he came after, he raised their mood, and then I came and I fucking lowered the fucking mood. You know what happened? We were on a bar, we performed on
More
a bar.
concert. Yeah. I saw some stories. Yeah.
Yeah, and there was a kalyan, like the kalyan was smoking, so in the middle of my performance I just dropped the mic, went smoke and came back.
Oh.
You know, everyone was like, what the fuck is he doing? I was like, sorry guys, I really need to smoke. And then I continued.
And like somebody else's kalyan or what?
The Kalyanchik had his own Kalyan, so I smoked with the Kalyanchik.
You can smoke only from Kalyan's Kalyan. Kalyan is Kalyan.
Close. You know, if you want good product, you go to the dealer.
Fun fact, people, if you don't know, kalyan is shisha in Russian. Just for our viewers.
No, there's different names of it. Okay, we don't use nargile.
You don't use nargile, you don't use argila, you don't use shisha, you use
Argile,
Kalyan.
there's also
Argile, yeah.
Argile, yes.
It's the Arabic way. Yeah. Well,
One
the
Arabic place.
Why do you know?
Because
you
I'm
like
French.
okay.
Can't you see from my beard?
Yeah,
What the-
France is the capital of.
Actually of Lebanon for some time. What about you, Omar? What was your worst or like a story about someone wanting to punch the, you know?
I didn't have anyone wanting to punch.
Believe me.
But I remember like
Wait for it.
my first paid gig was my worst gig ever, right? In my opinion. I do good at like an open mic, the best I've ever done like at that time, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna take this same material and I'm gonna perform it at this paid gig. I go to the paid gig and I'm talking about fucking my cousins, fucking my family members. Nobody laughs, and I'm like, fuck.
Because there was family.
Yeah.
It's a family secret.
Yeah.
All the family looked at the cousin. What the Muhammad.
It's
What
our-
did you do with Omar?
It's our family recipe.
Yeah. Family.
Yeah, that should be a sitcom. Family recipe. The three of
Family
us.
recipe.
Man, yeah, I think this is the worst one, and it felt bad because I was being judged, and then at that time it was the whole when like the people who were running the paid gigs are not the ones coming to the open mics, so their first interaction with me was me bombing, and for the longest time they didn't want to invite me to any paid gigs.
And I want to ask before, how did you feel after him wanting to punch you and all of this? What did you feel at that time? And after it?
No, to be honest, it was a new experience.
Uh-huh.
And I think not good, because I was angry. I didn't say anything really bad, because some people sweared on him and told them really bad things, and he was glad to hear it. But when I tried to do some, some thin thing,
Yeah.
not to
When you
say
tried
bad
to
things.
walk that line, it didn't work.
Yes, especially from such type as me. Yeah. No, I was disappointed. Really, I was disappointed because no, performance was not bad. I continued when he approached. Then people let him go.
Yeah.
He took his seat. I continued. It was not so bad, but anyway, I needed to make line to him every time. It was
Refer
difficult.
to him, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, what about you? How did you feel after that performance?
I just left straight away, man. I wanted to watch the rest of the comedians. Like, fuck no,
No,
man.
not your feeling, like when they
I was broken. I was like,
Yeah.
You want to see
fuck.
the scars?
Here's the scar. What?
I want to say when you really bomb or when you perform really bad, there is another type of sweat.
Yeah.
Have you checked? This is a
And it smells
fear.
like Hugo shit. I know what you're talking about.
It's really like fear
bomb.
sweat. Not because when you feel heat, just it's very warm and you are sweating like in sauna. That's another one.
Yeah.
It's it's sticky more, unfortunately.
It's pheromones. It attracts flies, you know. Like no.
Even if you see this.
There's a big fly roaming around.
No, but I hope I'm not bombing yet.
I hope it doesn't.
And I hope, no one wants to punch me.
No, don't worry, not yet.
The fly might want to.
Yeah,
I
mine
just
should
want
be
to say like,
in the end. Yeah.
No, mine was easily. It was when I got kicked off stage.
How after how
Literally?
many minutes?
3 minutes in. Yeah.
Tell out.
Like literally, people went like get off stage
In Russian.
in English.
In English.
And that's I remember because I was what we was talking about is I was high on my own self. Like, oh, I'm funny. And the
You were
comedian
high.
before me killed. The one after
Who
me
killed?
killed.
Who killed before?
American guy. He did really well. And
We
a
know
Russian,
him,
Russian
yeah.
guy. He did really well. And then I came, like, yeah.
Russian guys.
Wow, man. It was so bad. And when I got kicked off, I was like, wow, I am shit.
Why are you shit? Like,
Easy.
the jokes were not good.
The jokes were shit. My own delivery was bad, and I was like thinking, oh, I'm amazing.
We both, I think, we have a bit passive aggression.
Oh, definitely.
You not.
Of course, you are fully Russian. I am fully Arab. He's half. They cancel each other.
Passive, it's a positive.
Yeah,
It's positive minus.
I only have positive aggression.
They treat you like a kid. Yeah, it's just.
Omar, the funny thing about Omar is there was once when this one happened recently. One audience member she interrupted him a few times, and the whole time he was referring him, but not passive aggressively. Do you like this?
Yeah.
You Oscar.
Yeah.
Is this offensive for you?
Like, I did this. One of my least offensive jokes ever. It was about amputees. Like, I'm saying amputees, blah blah blah, and she goes, "That's offensive." And I'm like,
Amputee was.
amputees are like.
Amputee, like you made a song.
One amputee.
Word playing. Amputee.
Apathy.
Yeah, and I'm like, and I'm like, and then I was like talking about bad stuff, let's say, because I don't think we can say it on YouTube, but I was talking about fucked up shit, and I'm like, is that offensive to you? And she goes, no. I'm like, she pissed me off and I'm like,
So funny, like, oh, you would refer to is this offensive? Is this offensive?
No, it was offensive that it was not offensive for her.
yeah,
For you.
exactly. I was offended. She was not offended. Exactly.
And I wondered why after it he didn't get her number, he didn't take her out, because that would have been perfect, actually.
It was abuse. It will be abuse.
But she abuses him, I
Yeah,
guess.
doesn't it?
So
A
funny.
couple will be abused.
Yeah.
Where did you bomb?
This was at Jim and Jack's.
Jim and Jack's.
Jim and Jack's. There was a rule. There was a show they made. This was like 5 years ago, even more, like 6, 7 years ago. The audience have three flags,
cards, yeah.
white flags. So
Three
they-
flags?
Yeah.
There is some kind of rules, yeah.
It was.
It's like those gong shows basically with like you.
Yeah,
If you don't like the guy, put
those
the
people
flag.
at dog show. So when they raise this flag, if 3 flags are raised, you get up. You get up. And for me, after the first minute, 2 flags were up. You know, and I just continued doing my shit. Not funny. The 3rd flag, and even the host was like, no, like how did he's funny sometimes. You
Who was the host?
Igor Monday. Oh, Gleb Tugushev. Very funny comedian. He's now in Australia. He was like, I'll give him like Christmas. And it was somebody goes, okay, get the fuck out, man. And the music was raised, and I was like,
Yeah, music, when they start music during your performance, that's humiliating thing.
do you think every comedian should have this experience of getting kicked off stage?
Yeah, I think so. But of course, it's humiliating, but you'll be some kind of humiliated.
Humbled.
Yeah, a lot of times.
Yeah.
Just when people don't laugh, you think it's humiliating. When they are in telephones during your performance, it's also, you can treat it as humiliation.
This is the one I hate most, like on the phone, because you're not even giving me the chance to listen to
But
my jokes. to see
If they Google you, for example, if you're so good they Google you, or already Instagram, some.
Oh yes, they see all my 103 followers. You know, half of them is me making different accounts.
But if you say, just subscribe us and you will get free drink, is it humiliating for you to hear that?
yeah.
Oh yeah, like the Russian mics do that, right?
I wanted to ask you about if we started to Jim and Jack's, one of the very good place, which we had in Moscow. They wanted to make something new, not in the same place, another place. No, you didn't hear. I saw some stories that were preparing something new.
Okay, would you like to tell us?
So now,
Maybe it's a new information.
So it used to be a bar, a Mexican expat bar run by a Syrian.
It wasn't a Mexican expat bar. It was more of
It was
it was an expat bar.
It serves Mexican food.
And during the last 2 years, yeah, that's what they served. Snacks, you could say. Mexican food, which were made by a Moroccan.
Tacos also has lavash, so
Yeah.
small
Yeah.
lavash.
And
Lavash is the same thing, right?
lavash, yeah. It's
Sure,
the same
lavash,
in
that's what
English.
they call it,
It's-
yes,
It's the same in English.
Lavash.
I mean in English it's the same.
In Arabic, we don't have the letter V, by the way.
Yeah.
Lavash.
Lavash.
And now the guy, the Syrian guy, he wants to open a Mexican restaurant that you can't even dine in, so you just order food and they deliver it to you or you pick it up. That's it.
Yeah, it's delivered by a comedian who tells you jokes. Yeah.
That's startup.
cheap labor.
The comedian is like, takes the food, warm it up please man, it needs to be warm.
Listen, have you heard about those laptops?
So we'll have online
the
open
online?
mics, like during the
Online open
pandemic.
mics, yeah.
Oh, have you ever done online open mic?
I just heard some.
What about
Russian
your
guys made.
I wish I did it.
Man,
honestly.
you actually can still find some places that do.
That's one of the part of humiliation if you perform.
It's such a very nice experience and such a humiliating experience because we had a paid
Because I don't know how to make Zoom. It's very humiliating.
That's the first thing. The second thing, I didn't know like if my sound is proper and everything. So like there was once when we had a paid performance, we did it online. So I made sure everything is okay. I put a kalyan, like a shisha, to smoke in the room. And people like, yeah, kids, the smiles, they were good. And I was doing my set, 15 minutes. I did full 15 minutes. I was like, amazing, thank you so much. And they were smiley faces, you know? It's like, great. So that's it. I turned off. The host texts me, I think Denisa, he texts me, he's like, by the way, we only heard 3 minutes from the 15 minutes. The whole show, you were, is it,
No, but
Yeah.
because after they made a flag.
Oh man, thank God.
Just didn't see.
They didn't make like, they made like bed sheets. Like, oh yeah, shut the fuck up. But it's such a nice experience. We met a lot of comedians. Like now I know so many comedians.
In English, yeah.
In English, yes. In Singapore, in Netherlands, in the US. Who now like we still have contact with.
And other places where you have never been.
Basically, you know. But it's funny because a lot of people did some creative stuff.
It was like a school for them. You have here, and then they went there. You mean this?
Well, it was more like connections, but the idea is that you had one. I remember there's one comedian, I think from Singapore, who used the Zoom, like the properties of Zoom itself, to make his stand up. So you know, like when you change the background.
Yeah. That's a funny thing.
So his whole
Good.
set was like doing this, changing backgrounds and pointing backgrounds out. So it was very interesting how people.
That would
Reacts
be really
on it.
good with like a storyteller, you know?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
that would be amazing.
You know, so
I
it
was at the zoo.
yeah, and it was very. And even like one guy who made a dialogue between himself and like his other self on Zoom.
Okay.
So what he did is in the background, he had a video of himself. Yeah, and then he would be talking to himself on the video, and there would be a dialogue.
Was connected to this Zoom connection.
Yes,
Yeah.
you know, and so it's pre-recorded.
It was very-
The background was pre-recorded, so he would say something, and the video would say reply. It would have such a nice like back and
timing
forth.
has to be.
Yeah, it was perfect. It was perfect.
It's like in
But the
concert
thing
who made
is,
the American guy, but with the Greek roots.
Stavros?
No.
There's Star. I know only
with,
Stavros.
with black hairs. Like he has, let's say, alternative comedy.
Okay.
No. I mean, he made
What did
a concert
what did he
special.
do? What
He's a stand-up comedian. He made a special. I mean,
what was in the special?
just say, come on, not Mitch Hedberg, yeah. You don't
Famous.
remember?
Famous guy.
Yeah, very famous.
Okay.
Very famous. His last special was in black and white colors. And during the beats, he was talking to himself, like he was talking to his thoughts. What is his name? Come on, guys, you know. He performed in Edinburgh also. He was already for 15, 20 years.
I don't know.
Dimitri Martin.
Yeah, Dimitri
Yeah.
Martin. Sorry.
Yeah. If you're watching this, Dimitri, like and
So
share.
he likes alternatives, so maybe, who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe, and he was speaking with his thoughts. It's also very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Or maybe I haven't seen such videos before, that's why it impressed me.
Yeah,
You haven't watched it, yeah?
not this. Like I know him because he does that. With, painting things.
He also he made it in the end. Yeah,
You know?
it was very funny.
Are there any Russian comedians who do like, if I can ask, these creative things, like not the traditional stand-up setup punchline, whatever. Like do things with like paintings or. I know
think-
one guy who does like something with a guitar, but like with a ukulele, I think. I forgot his name.
Maybe I'm not sure that some people do it very often.
Yeah,
I
such one
mean,
of them.
Misha Kostretsov, the head of alternative comedy in club,
Okay.
the main stand-up club in Moscow, he likes to do such things in masks, maybe. I'm not sure in painting something like that. But he has an alternative microphone.
Yeah.
And maybe other people. Oh no, Daniel Zhitsov, he has some cards. He has some bits with the cards. No, some people do it, but I mean, it's not so common. And audience, the general audience, it's difficult to understand.
Do they understand? Like I want to ask about the audience that goes to alternative comedy. Yeah.
No, okay.
Do they understand? Like, did they come for alternative comedy, or like, do they understand what this concept is?
Several times I performed there. Some of them understand, some not. But they try. Especially if you are in the club, in the special club, not in the bar.
Yeah.
On the bar counter, you perform there in the special club. I mean, people try to understand everything because probably club walls pressure on you in a good way, and you have to, like, you are in theater, that should be a theater. In the bar, I don't know. Yeah, I think people try, but if it's too non-understandable, that's not understandable. No. Some people do really. They have fans and some. I mean, people who support it, auditorium who support it, but not a lot. I think like everywhere. I mean, not a lot of people understand Stuart Lee or can.
Yes, but people, like, if I would say, like, people go to Stuart Lee to watch Stuart Lee.
Yeah,
so they already understand.
Try to understand
Yeah.
his hints, his
Yeah.
ideas.
Okay.
Fuck, man. Oh.
What about your best performance?
I hope it's in future. Maybe today.
I remember one of your best performances.
In store.
No, in Russian. I remember it. Well, it wasn't your best. This is what like.
It was not you. It was not bad. But
It was. I remember it because it was a day when I was thinking like, oh, what are you gonna do? It was, remember, me and you, we performed on the Valentine's Day. This was like 4 years ago. We performed.
just I need more details.
We performed in a place like, it was Valentine's Day. There were like in Russia,
couples,
a lot of couples and kids. There were a lot of kids, and you had your way of, like, you get on stage, very, like, you change your shoes and all of this. And I remember you did 10 minutes, and every like 10, 15
Where was
seconds. I don't remember the location, but it wasn't like in a bar or in a stand-up place. It was just like in a zal, like in a hall.
To be honest,
Oh man,
it was in the center of Moscow.
it was in the center.
That's how you know it's your best performance. You don't remember.
It was for free, yeah.
100%, 100%. Always, our best performances are always for free. When it's paid, we shit ourselves.
Not all, not
Yeah.
every time. I hope in store sometimes. I remember I recorded 7 minutes of autumn. Yeah, I forgot autumn. Yeah, and it was really good. I mean, I started. They laughed. I continued. They laughed. I stopped. No, it was really
And
good.
then you started doing
I stopped the applause. No, it was really good. I mean, I sang and they followed me.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
unfortunately, not after Instagram, but just it was really good, and it was inspiring.
Yeah.
They motivated me more. I mean, during the performance.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's good, sometimes not. I just don't remember.
How do you celebrate a good performance?
No.
You don't.
How? With the
What?
beer, you mean?
Yeah, basically, like, you reward yourself.
No.
No, you don't. Okay.
No, same here.
No,
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
Do
Just-
you?
I always, like, this is for me, this is like 3 years in, I understood whenever you have a really good performance, you should, like, think, okay, today I did well, so you reward yourself with something, you know?
Yeah, just no. I said yeah. Probably with some, I don't know, some chocolate.
Like, I know it's little things, but it's like something
Yeah. Maybe sometimes.
give you a boost, like, for the future.
No.
What about
But I
you?
usually, if it's bad performance, I buy it. Calm.
Yeah, depression, you know, ice cream, and you call your girlfriend like, oh. What about you, Omar?
I don't celebrate anything.
I don't perform
Like,
badly.
no, I mean,
That's why I'm very thin.
yeah. No, when I bomb, I'm just sad. The thing is, when I bomb, I get this motivation to, like, write,
Yeah.
and then by the time I get home, the motivation.
Write my
Yeah.
will. To write my will.
By the time I get home,
Like, you're in the metro, like, I'm in the metro. That's a
Yeah,
depression.
only one step, only one
Ah.
step, and that's it.
What about your best performance?
Best performance. I think, again, I agree with you. It was probably like just a. No, it was just a random open mic gig. I think it was even, I would say, in Russian.
Russian language.
Yeah, it was in Russian. I go there. The host was doing material. The host was bombing, and the host himself goes, "I think the first comedian is gonna eat shit." First comedian eats shit. Second comedian eats shit. I was third. I go and I kill.
Not so spread menu, yeah.
Yeah.
So many.
No options. Yeah. Until I came, and then I was like, I'll show you real food. I go on stage, I kill. Everyone was laughing. The host was looking at me shocked. He was like, "How the fuck did you do that?"
You continue to host. I don't know.
Yeah. He was like,
Oh, that's cool.
I kill. Like I was supposed to get 5 minutes. The host gave me more time. I was like, oh, yeah.
Cool.
And then I see the host during the Punchline Fest, and the host didn't remember me. And I was like, fuck.
What was this place?
It was Hearts Pub.
Harris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I saw the host again at the Punchline Festival. I go up to him like, hey, how are you? And he goes, who the fuck are you? And I'm like, fuck, you don't remember.
There will be Punchline Festival again in
Yeah,
August.
in August. I signed up, yeah.
Already people are signing up for English and for Russian. No, that's cool. Mine was 20 minutes. I did 20 minutes, and that 20 minutes was a whole, like, it was like proper 20 minutes. So like at the beginning I did the joke, and at the end I like did the callback to that joke. And I remember their looks on their faces when the whole audience were like, oh, we didn't, oh, you set
That's
it
a
up in the
script, yeah.
beginning, you motherfucker. I was like, okay, he was like, yeah. And then about 1 month later, I did the same 20 minutes and bombed horribly. Silence. And the last 3 minutes,
they're like fucking flags.
Flag. They threw the flags. I know.
This kind of flags.
But yeah, like that was my.
You mean in English or in Russian?
In English. That was in English. In Russian, usually, like now, I really like it when I fail. Because it means, oh, let's go back to the drawing board. What did I do wrong?
By the way, I watched your video.
The second one.
Yeah, the second one.
So bad, isn't it?
No, it was not so bad. It was not so bad.
I hate it.
I heard
didn't
some
watch
jokes
it,
before, but
Yeah.
no.
Like there was one joke which I read in the comments. This joke was written 40 years ago. I was like, yeah, but I wasn't.
was me. No.
You know.
No. Atmosphere was good. I mean, I didn't hear this, bombing sense or bombing atmosphere. No.
I really disliked this. My second
Man, you should have
performance.
smelled him during the bombing. He was sweating.
Oh yeah, man, yeah. I was
No.
sweating. Hugo
lost.
Hugo urine. But it was.
No, I didn't feel that. I didn't.
Yeah.
No, that.
There's this big thing where like it was being advertised in 2012 or something like that. There's like, oh, these new TVs with like smell. So if like the I don't know why they always use the Ninja Turtles as an example. If the Ninja Turtles are in the sewer, you're gonna smell the sewer. And I'm like, never happened. So it was supposed to be the new 3D basically.
Yeah, because yeah. It was like I remember.
Yeah,
this
you
advertisement.
heard about that.
It was mostly in the cinema itself. Yeah.
Well, for us it was.
4D, 5D.
Yeah, something
yeah.
like this. Yes,
But like, for me it was always.
Sometimes I do it for people.
Come with me in the metro, man.
Yeah.
I'll do any performance for you.
The cinema is in the. Mefodyev is in the cinema. They're in the store. Mefodyev goes.
Yeah.
Okay, you wanna feel the sewers? 1 second. Give me some eggs.
No, I haven't been in such cinemas.
I've never been. For me, it was always a rumor. My dad was always, I read it on Facebook, blah blah blah. And then he goes, Kim Kardashian has the biggest ass.
Nobody uses Facebook anymore.
Oh no, my dad's. Like 2 days ago, my dad was like, fix my Facebook for me, and I'm like.
By the way, Meta is forbidden and restricted. Yeah.
In Russia. Yeah. Well,
good morning. Good morning.
Of course, Meta is from the devil.
Yeah, exactly. But somehow, recently, I visited my page on Facebook. I mean, I haven't been there for maybe a year. Nothing. But some people, they still post something.
Yeah, they do.
But I mean, they are in Russia, but they still post something. But it's difficult. I mean, another social media, which starts with letter I. I mean, it's easier to reach it than to Facebook. I don't know. I think it's because it's photos, just photos, and
I think because of the stigma that got with what Facebook is, you know.
Yeah, Facebook is more political thing.
Yeah.
You write there some ideas, some
Well, I mean,
declaration, and etc.
Facebook is trying to be Twitter and Instagram, and it's failing to do both. So
Well, but it was successful for how many
for
years?
a while, yeah.
Maybe it still is.
For me, Facebook was big when we can play like Happy Farm or Farm.
Oh, man.
Farmville.
المزرعة السعيدة. This is
It's Farmville.
So there was like the Facebook games. When I went back to Jordan, this was in 2016 or 15. I go back to Jordan. There's an internet cafe, and it's full of old people, you know, as old as me, and and one guy who's like fucking old. He goes, "Hey guys, can someone pass me a sprinkler?" And I didn't know what Farmville was, and I was like, "What do you mean pass you a sprinkler?" And I was like, "What? We're in a like internet cafe. Like, what the fuck are you gonna do with a sprinkler?" And then I understood that he was playing this game so much. Also, if you guys remember the poker, I think the poker game.
I don't know. I know they had 8.
There was
Poker
I
game,
think.
what do you
no, like there was a online poker game
online.
On Facebook, but without real money.
on Jordan. They used to get money for that. Yeah, and they used to sell like money.
Of course,
like,
it should be, otherwise it seems
Yeah.
so interesting.
Yeah, they used to sell money. Like I was like, wait,
Sell money.
like this was Bitcoin before Bitcoin, you know?
You go to a shark lawn. Hey man, can you give me 20,000 poker chips, man, for my Facebook?
You are saying this. There were guys who would ask other guys for money to lend them money so that they can buy poker chips that are on Facebook. And now I'm thinking, I was like, fucking hell, this was NFTs and Bitcoin before all of this shit like blew up.
Yeah, the first NFT was in Jordan, people. Now we know.
Yeah. It was the Ace of Hearts.
Yeah, but no, I mean it's farm. You mean
Farmville.
It's just Farmville because I
Farmville,
heard in Russian English it's always I play in farm.
Yeah.
When you make some agricultural things, you grow your farm.
Yeah. You
Yes,
have
yes.
cows.
Yeah,
wood.
cows, pigs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
We didn't. The pigs were cancelled in the Darab book. Yeah.
Omar was very
What
good
was
at this game.
substitution? What was the substitution?
Chicken.
Chicken. But chicken is chicken. I mean.
Hey,
Oh, we had pigeons.
depends how horny you are.
How lonely you are. Will she make eggs after?
Well, man, okay. When
Golden.
when I have my time with the chicken, when I go back to Jordan, I'll text you.
Okay, you can send even.
After 2 days, I'll send you the name of my chicks.
Jeez, come on. So yeah, Facebook. I have never had Twitter or X.
Yeah. But Twitter, one of my friends, he uses Twitter to test his jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I
a
was
good,
doing
it's
that
a
for a
good
while.
platform.
It's a very good platform to use. Even Mark Norman,
Yeah.
he uses.
I was doing that for a while, and now I'm just
No, but
too lazy.
for example, if you are famous, if you post it, I mean,
Exactly.
people remember it.
Actually,
then you will put it
This
in your
guy,
special.
Kirill Voronin,
Yeah.
he used to test his jokes on Twitter, and he like from how amount the likes he would get or the impressions, which now like you can see how many views people like viewed it. He tells me like now I know this has like merit, it has like potential when they react, and this is a very nice like place. This is why a lot of comedians would say if Mitch Hedberg was alive, he would be the king of Twitter.
Yeah,
Maybe, but maybe not, because you know he was not. I think he was not lazy. He was depressed. And I mean, you know, when you like depressed, you don't want to do anything.
Yeah.
Not because you are lazy. Just
Well,
one
one thing about him, which I would think that maybe it will, because Mitch Hedberg's jokes, if you read them, they're not funny. You had to listen to him deliver the joke, and that's
Yeah.
what made it funny. You know. Plus, like the idea that he had stage fright. It never get out of him. If
He
you
was
look,
drinking beer, during.
yeah, and like a lot of his performances were
Yeah,
like with
in dark
glasses,
glasses, dark
and he would look down. You know, he never looked at the audience.
I thought it's just some kind of character.
Actually, this is like him. From what other comedians, his wife, talked about that
He had a wife.
Yes.
I heard.
Yeah,
I heard
yeah.
he had a girlfriend who
I-
found him or.
Yeah,
just-
I think it was like his wife, and maybe a few
And the
years
girl.
ago she found a book with all of his jokes that he
Uh-huh.
never tested, and I think she put them on the internet or some shit like that.
And it was not so funny.
Apparently,
because it
yeah,
was
but,
text,
you know,
yeah,
Should
he
have
was,
put them on Twitter.
when I first watched him, yeah, it was very interesting, very funny, very unusual.
Yeah.
He's one of the best comedians.
You know who? Okay.
No, say.
No, I mean, who impressed me more than Mitch Hedberg? It's Bill Hicks. When I saw him, whoa, so so energetic, such energy, such, I don't know, he was the same aggressive, but he was a bit insane. That was very funny and interesting and no, really great. But I saw different videos of him and he repeated his jokes, maybe just from different.
But
I also do this thing.
He only had what, like 2 specials or like?
No, I think he even has
He didn't even have a
one
special.
special.
Yeah.
Then different videos in different
That's it.
cities.
Yeah.
With the long hairs, with the short hairs.
Yeah.
In Seoul.
Yeah. Do you think like when you perform, what I would assume from like watching you perform, I think the way you're dressed is very important for your character on stage, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, if you have more or less character, there. It's yes or that.
When
Yeah, it's important. I think.
now here's my question. When did you how did you come up to this point, to the point where, because I remember the first time I watched you was at Hearts at Kitagoran. This is the first time I watched you. When we met the first time, well, maybe second time.
Love story.
Yeah, of course, man.
I mean, ironically, it was at Hearts. Yeah.
You're the product of this love story, so.
So when did you realize that changing your shoes or the persona or the clothes is very important for your
I
performance?
don't know. First 10 performances, it was more energetic, and it was not funny.
Oh.
Really, I think some people after such bombing performances, they should quit, or they would quit. It was difficult, but I just it's okay.
I like Gary Goldman. He would say, if you want to do comedy like this, do 100 performances. If in all your 100 performances nobody laughs, go do something else.
Yeah.
But I get his idea because in 100 performances somebody's gonna fucking laugh.
Yeah,
You
but
know?
maybe because they feel pity.
Well,
Yeah, but even you, at the beginning, you don't understand this is a pity laugh. Because I remember the first time I did a performance, there was only 3 people in the room, and 2 of them were my friends. One of them was my teacher who he brought me. He made me do stand up, and the other one was my friend. And they were laughing.
teacher. No, I was just thanking the teacher.
Thank you, teacher. Yeah. Daniel, shout out to you. I should send you the link to this.
You should stop telling people to get
Teach
on
on
stage.
what subject?
What subject?
English. He taught me English, and then he's like, get on stage,
I
blah blah.
love the thought that Omar was the one teaching him English.
It's when you're a student
Yeah.
better than master. Yeah.
Yeah.
You should feel proud of him. But
And
it was not in Moscow, yeah?
it was in Moscow.
It was in Moscow.
Yeah. And they were laughing, and I was like, I'm fucking amazing. And then I realized, they were laughing because
This is something that kind of, at one point, it annoyed me a lot about Russian comedians when they perform in English. They would have other Russian comedians there. Not that they would have them, they would watch them get on stage and perform in English, and they would just laugh at them trying to speak English.
Yeah. Sometimes, no, I feel the same when some guy I remember performed in stand-up cafe on the small stage.
Yeah.
He was not so good in English, and he tried. He was doing his best, and there was tears. We were laughing on his style of English. He wanted to say, but he doesn't remember like me now. He doesn't remember the words. Yeah. So it was very funny. Really, it was really.
Yeah,
funny.
but I think it was for me, as someone who performs English in the back. I was so annoyed, and I am so annoyed. I was like, guys, could you shut the fuck up and let him do his thing? Let him do his best.
Yeah, sometimes it disturbs. Yeah. Sometimes it disturbs when you hear voices of colleagues, not voices, laughs of colleagues.
You know which one I hate? When the joke doesn't. There's one comedian who does it a lot. A joke doesn't land, and he laughs to support you, and I'm like, no. Like, I want to know if it works or not. You don't have to laugh like out of pity, and I hate it because I remember I did this like last Saturday I did like a really strong beginning and then I started bombing near the end. I'm like, fuck, the only one who's laughing is that comedian, so that means the jokes are shit.
I'm sorry, man. I really like it when people fail.
No, it's not always means that it was bad.
Yeah,
if comedian laughs.
Yeah, but this guy, I know he laughs at everything.
But here you can notice that they're laughing, like, no, I'm talking about in the case of Russian comedians, that they're not laughing like to support, they're just laughing at how he's speaking English.
Yeah.
And
if you speak about it, yeah. But there is different types of laughing of your colleagues.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's because you are bombing, and it's funny how you tried, how you was doing your best, try to do your best, but it's nothing, and they know how to feel it, and that's why you laugh at it.
Well, sometimes I think it's like this, like we hate, like this motherfucker used to like shit on us. Now it's our turn to shit on it really hard.
Maybe, but
or maybe it's just a friend thing. You know?
Yeah, like
your
do bad things for
your friend tries to pick up a girl and you're in the back going, watch, he's gonna shit himself.
You want to date? It's better when there is complete silence instead of the two laughs. Yeah? How do you think?
And one applause.
Yeah. I agree with that, yeah.
That is the most humiliating fucking thing in the world, I think.
You don't treat it like you understand me. No, maybe it's something like that.
Especially if the laugh is this. Haha. I'm like, shut the fuck up, it's fine, you don't have to laugh. Like,
and you blame this person who laughed.
Ironically,
who really
I am the one who is laughing. That's the problem. Man. Yeah.
And so, your English is pretty good.
Maybe it's an adrenaline. That's why.
Cool.
No, not adrenaline rush. It's not commercial.
So what type of movies did you watch to improve your English?
Porn? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I came here to fix the refrigerator.
No, for example, recently I rewatched
Daddy Fuck Me 3 times, please.
I didn't say the plot.
Wild Wet Girls. Yeah.
How she becomes wet. What kind of sweating she has. Is it fierce? Because it should be fierce sometimes. For example, if I'm in her situation, then that's fierce sweat it should be. For the third time, I watched again Breaking Bad. That's my favorite.
God, he said I watched gay Breaking Bad. Oh, okay.
Breaking Bad.
Okay.
Breaking Bad. 6 seasons, 5 or 6 seasons.
5, no?
5.
Yeah.
And then Better Call Saul, the spin-off of it, 6 seasons.
I always wondered what was Better Call Saul, because I saw that. Okay, that's
About the lawyer.
It was in English. I got pleasure, really. It was great.
It's ironic he didn't get pleasure from Daddy Fuck Me 3 times.
No, it's different type of pleasures.
Okay.
I don't know, just that's difficult to read books in English, especially if it's serious literature. So I usually, like I told you in the morning, I try to read football players' biographies.
In English.
Statistics, numbers. Numbers are good, that's the same.
In English you read the biography?
Yeah.
Okay.
In origin, it was Luka Modric, so I
Luka Modric.
Croatian,
right?
Language,
In English, I like the.
No, I read Zlatan Ibrahimovic, autobiography, Alex Ferguson, Roy Keane.
Which one of them would you say was the most insightful?
If the player or the person was angry or bad or so dirty, not
Like Zlatan.
intimate. Yeah. That's of course Zlatan Ibrahimovic because he gave a lot of inside things or insulting things or like how many quarrels he had with other coaches or players. That's interesting. That's more interesting. For example, I respect Steven Gerrard. This is ex-captain of Liverpool. He's a great player. I don't know, maybe a great man, but almost all his career he was in one club. So it's
So his perspective is just like now.
yeah. He also tried to give some interesting things about other players who came to the Liverpool club and then gone. But it's not so like people like some dirty, secret things like
Drama.
news. Yeah, drama.
Drama
Or some some conflicts. Yeah, conflicts.
Zlatan is a crazy guy. Like he has.
Yeah,
this-
but he thinks he is a god, or I think he acts like that. It's like a character.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's a character, but like he has like this.
Sometimes I don't think it's a character. Like I would take Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was known as being a psycho.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like Reggie Miller, he played Indiana Pacers, I think.
Pacers.
Yeah, like he said, when you're playing against Michael Jordan, don't piss off Michael Jordan, and you will win.
Yeah.
It's like Ronaldo. Ronaldo, you shouldn't say anything
And Kobe
about
Bryant
Ronaldo.
as well.
Kobe Bryant,
Kobe
yeah.
Bryant had this. There's this story where he goes. He was playing, and it was a rookie at the time. I think Iman Shumpert, his name was the name of the rookie. And this guy had like a really great game, and he was blocking Kobe. They were stopping him, and then on the fourth quarter, Kobe comes up to him and he goes, "You had a great game tonight." And then he goes like, "What do you mean great game? We said
Still not finished.
So, and then he goes insane. There's a video like he's three guys holding him. They can't stop him. And then Iman Shumpert goes to the coach and like, I can't do anything about him, man. You see, I tried stopping him.
And he won.
Kobe
team
won, yeah.
No, Kobe won, it's okay, but I mean the team also won.
Yeah, I think so. I believe so. They
You know,
won.
like this is something that's known about them. This is what I think when I watch Zlatan, how much like he was a dick to everybody.
He was there's when he moved to America because he played a couple of seasons in America.
Yeah.
And
LA.
I think so. Yeah.
I think the LA Galaxy were the one who took Beckham.
No, Beckham has Inter Miami.
Wasn't he like he went to that team, had an injury, and 6 months didn't play, and he would get money for 6 months?
You mean Beckham?
Beckham, like
I
he
don't
had an
remember.
injury and 6 months he couldn't play or something like this. Yeah,
Maybe
so-
it's very spread thing.
yeah.
If they don't have something in their contract,
Yeah,
if you have
there's a
injured, you will not be
yeah.
paid. But I know it's
Yeah.
quite spread.
Yeah, the one it was when Zlatan moved to America. LeBron James he sent him a signed jersey,
Yeah.
and like I think what LeBron wanted to do is he wanted to do a jersey swap.
Yeah.
And what Zlatan did, he signed his jersey and mailed it back to him.
That's fun. No, that's fun.
it's
It's
like-
fun.
and like LeBron James, like one of the greatest,
Yeah.
not the greatest. Michael Jordan
Yeah.
exists, but yeah, like, and he just does that.
Well, the thing about Michael Jordan, you have like what I think why Michael Jordan is the greatest. It's because one guy he said it to me once. It's because his story was great. Like he got the three championships, then he retired,
yeah, went to
and when he
baseball.
came back, he got another 3. And this
Yeah.
is why he's considered. Of course, he's an amazing player. All this.
And like one thing is he never lost in the finals. Like if he lost in the playoffs, it was in the early rounds. Like every time he goes to the finals, it's an automatic win for.
No, he's a great, of
Yeah,
course.
so I
he's a
don't
great.
think it's a character.
For me, one of the reasons is
You know?
he made basketball popular.
Oh yeah.
With, like that's what like he changed the game for me.
But I'm not sure. That's. I think this character. He doesn't have this bad or good character. It's just him. For example, Zlatan has a character. I am a god, and he follows this character. Michael Jordan is Michael Jordan. If you see his interviews, he speaks like normal man because Zlatan always speaks in the third him. He means
He
himself.
refers to himself.
Yeah. And Michael Jordan just maybe he goes crazy, but it's him.
Yeah.
Imagine if he has not two personalities. He has a twin brother that nobody knows about. It's like the movie The Prestige. You know?
Yeah.
Spoilers alert. Like he has a twin brother nobody knows about because you go to the interviews and I go play football.
So yeah, I don't think it's a character. Just Michael Jordan. I want to win, and I will win, and that's it. By the way, I watched Last Dance. I don't
yes.
like basketball because I love football.
Yeah.
You should love or Breaking Bad or Game of Thrones. Just like
course.
Rolling Stones or
We
Beatles.
here support racism against TV series.
Yeah. And The Last Dance was a great, also a great
yes.
series.
Yeah.
Because it's made great. It's made great, and you feel this passion. You feel this, I don't know, this drama, these different emotions during the episodes. Great, really great. It's Netflix made a really great thing.
Now here's my question: if you would translate this to stand-up, does it apply to stand-up too?
Being
The,
What do you
thinking
mean?
highly of
What
yourself.
should we translate?
the idea is that your mentality, it should be like, I am a god, you know, and like this is how I should treat myself, or this is how everybody should treat me. Also, another thing is my idea of that. If someone says something bad about you, like this host who said everybody after me are gonna bomb. Yeah, and you
Yeah,
go
yeah.
after it and you fucking kill it just to tell them, fuck you, motherfucker.
Well, no, like because the host recognized he was bombing, and he says, well, his words exactly were, "I think I did a bad job warming you up. That the first comedian is gonna struggle."
Ah, okay.
That's what he meant by it.
Sorry, I understood right? For example, if you treat yourself as a god, and you should do the same in stand-up. That's
Yeah,
what
like,
this
the
kind of-
idea, let's say the personality, the character of Zlatan
Yeah.
in stand-up, would it translate correctly? Would it be applied in stand-up or not?
You mean that in stand-up you should be like weak, yeah? And according to this weakness, you should, because if you during the stand-up you show yourself that you are very wealthy, very successful, it's not so good. Yeah, you should find the weakness in yourself.
Yeah, this is what I agree with, because like stand-up, you need the best thing is when you relate to the common man.
So
it's like
common man, I like this word.
Yeah.
These peasants.
Yeah, I mean, man, come on. You know, I know I'm the god of blah blah blah, and but I relate to the common man. Like, yeah, I think it's good when you relate to the guy because it's an experience that you go, oh, I could have had that experience. Like, oh, you were in the metro and you saw a guy ask for money. I had that before. I didn't think of that way, and then that's the connection, how it's established.
Yeah, I also think, for example, if Zlatan wants to start stand-up, everyone knows him. And everyone knows that he treats himself like a god. And then he will come, go, I don't go for dates with ladies. Because
I can't even from my car, come with me.
Yeah. No, I think if everyone knows you as a god character, you should follow it. But of course, you should find a weakness in yourself that will be really successful for your stand-up. But just if you treat yourself as a god, no one knows you. I think you can do it. I mean, you should try. That's why we have open mics. You should try this. You should try that. It depends. I mean, people say you should be the same like on the stage. You should be. Maybe it should be yourself, but in different way.
Exaggerated, as Mark Norman
Yeah,
says.
like you play football, you are different. It's you, but you are different. You know, I'm sorry. You go to toilet, you're also different. You do different things. You are in a bad mood, you do different things. On the stage,
In the toilet.
Imagine if a footballer is in the toilet, like 1, 2, 3, hat trick. Yeah.
no, double. Usually
Aim
the
to
double.
the corner, aim in the corner.
Oh, I missed again.
Hey, pass!
Yellow card.
Red card, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
What about Alex Ferguson's autobiography? I would assume that like a coach's perspective on football.
Who's Alex Ferguson?
He was the head coach of Manchester United.
Yeah, for a long time.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
25.
Like from 90s, yeah. Like let's say maybe he 85th he started, or 90, but I think earlier. Yeah, around 26 he stopped 2013 probably. No, it was interesting because he experienced person.
Yeah.
He is.
Plus, his
adult.
point of view is much different than an ordinary football player. I think.
Yeah, it's.
From a coach.
Yeah, that was interesting.
what if you would say what would be like one of the interesting things that you noticed in this autobiography?
I mean, the narrow thing that he learned Ronaldo how to not to fall down inside to ask a penalty.
He taught Ronaldo stop faking
not to
it,
be,
motherfucker.
not to dive. Not to dive. Yeah, because he dived a lot. And you should be. I mean, if you are beaten, you can fall.
Okay,
For
hell,
sure.
man, I think he would have a hard time with Neymar, yeah?
Neymar is the one who fakes a lot.
Who? Alex Ferguson didn't coach.
No, I'm saying like if Neymar was,
Neymar.
he would have a hard time with Neymar.
I think because he took Ronaldo. He took Ronaldo when he was young. Yeah.
He was younger. That sounds very nice. Come here, here's some candy, little boy.
Yeah, Ronaldo was transferred to Manchester United. Okay, when he was young and he was still raw, and you can do like plastilin. It's the same.
You can mold him to whatever. Okay.
Like the same with Neymar, because the more adult you become, you become like stone. It's difficult to make something on you.
Neymar is now in Saudi, yeah?
Yeah,
All
in
of
Saudi
them.
Arabia, but he was injured for 1 year. He had the knee problem.
A knee problem.
No, really, I'm sure that it's it. But of course, after 2 months, after operation, after surgery, you can go to Brazil for Carnival. Yeah, like.
And spend all your money like Ronaldinho.
No, he still has a lot of money. He plays Counter-Strike probably, KS, and he likes to buy a lot of things in mods. Yeah, mods.
Yeah.
Ronaldinho is the one he had like
He
great.
used to dance with he used to dribble.
Ah,
he used to
yeah.
dance. Well, that was like.
After prison, he doesn't dance anymore.
He's
He-
the one who
yeah,
had the fake passport.
Oh,
Yes,
really? I didn't know
something
this.
about some problems with the passport, but I'm not sure only with passport, maybe with taxes as well.
Ah.
And he was in prison for several months or years even. And there is another Brazilian guy who is in prison, is Robinho.
Robinho.
Yeah, it's
I
because
heard
of
that
the harassment. I don't know how to call it.
You mean sexual harassment?
Yeah, sexual harassment. It's not like he touched something and like he forced
He
something.
did not dance with the ball only. He danced with someone else.
He touched.
With the goal. Let's say with the goal. Yeah. Let's don't go very deep. Yeah, he made really crimes. I mean, he forced someone to
Okay.
have intim with him.
Okay.
It's not like let's go with me. And another guy, also Brazilian, Dani Alves. He's also in prison.
Alves is in prison.
Yeah, Daniel Alves
Yeah.
in prison. Yeah, he also the same things, dirty things.
I want to see the next World Cup, like
World
Hey.
War Cup. World War Cup.
Oh, World Cup.
World Cup. World Cup.
World Cup.
No, yeah, it's just they go to
All
Brazil.
convicts,
and,
you know.
yeah, what did you do?
You mean they will not be Brazilians?
I touched someone, goalkeeper.
No.
Yeah, so his way of like teaching Ronaldo like how to like stop bullshitting basically.
Yeah. And that's when Ronaldo won Euro in 2016. Alex Ferguson was standing there in the stadium when they passed him.
Yeah.
The Portuguese team was passing him. He was waiting for Ronaldo to, I don't know, to
Like
to
shaking
trick
the,
him.
and Ronaldo was
To
like,
touch him.
I don't. Ronaldo was like, I'm not going to our prison. I saw what you did with Robinho, man.
No, Robinho was not. He was in Manchester City, not in Manchester United. And there was also talk about. You remember maybe this scandal with Beckham, when in the dressing room he kicked. Alex Ferguson kicked the boots, one of the boot, and it came to Beckham's head. Yeah.
He was trying from the middle. He was trying to do a free kick.
Yeah. He was showing how he should do it.
And then he was like, Beckham, stop acting, and you're
Yeah.
fouled. That's nothing.
Should be like this. You know, it was accidentally, as I remember Alex Ferguson was saying, it was accident. It was not special.
Yeah, it's not
But
special.
after this, Beckham left Manchester United in a few months to Real Madrid. Yeah, but Real Madrid was good. Was a good team. Now it's a good team. Yeah.
I have a question for you. Do you think they get paid a lot for So do you think they earn?
They deserve.
Yeah.
They deserve. Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
think that like 200, like when I heard, for example, Real Madrid was how much the worth of the team was, 500 million or 1 billion?
I think more.
Yeah, like, and I was like, this is the GDP of Jordan, believe. This is the, Jordan's national, the money we make a year is how,
One club makes.
is one club, Real Madrid, how much they paid for the
But
football players
now,
for
now
1
there
month.
are players who are being bought for 1 million, billion.
Yeah.
Yeah?
No. Maximum was Neymar, $220 million or euros. He was transferred from PSG to PSG probably.
To Saudi Arabia or
No, from Barcelona to PSG.
PSG.
Yeah, it was 220 probably. Yeah.
Yeah. But still,
the question is, do they deserve such money or such? I mean, just
yeah.
no. No, I mean, it's just how we call it, balloon. Yeah, soap balloon.
Yeah.
So balloon. Yeah. Nowadays in football there is huge amounts of money.
But
There-
I mean, because the club has the money to afford it, so why not? You know?
There was one interview with Michael Jordan and Charles Barkley. I really like this interview where the interviewer asked them, what do you think of the gameplay of like current basketball? And both of them at the same time said shit. And the interviewer was like, what the fuck? He was like, it's not like shit as in the sense of shit. It's like, why? They would tell them, when we were playing in the 80s, you know, we played our hearts out and then we got paid. You know? But now they get paid and then they were told, go play. That's like the difference.
No, they also have some extra for if you score the goals, if you're a goalkeeper, no one will score.
But-
goal.
Yeah, but like, because when it started, especially NBA, I know when they started, they had no money, so it's just like they get paid shit. So it's because of and then they grew it, and now they can
grew
afford.
it, and then they would get like the idea is that the commercials, everything came only after. You would be like scoring
star.
a certain amount.
Yeah, commercial
Yeah.
goes after.
But
Yeah,
now
we already
the
have.
commercial comes before you even like go to the
Some, not
like
all, I
some.
think.
Yeah.
For I mean, I'm talking about basketball.
General Adidas, because Adidas, for example, Adidas has some contract with your team.
Nazis.
Yeah, Adidas. Yeah,
I did not see this joke coming.
I think it's a difficult question. Do they deserve such salaries and etc. It's an eternal question, but I think maybe it's not necessary to pay big amount of money for young players, especially in Russia, because in Russia you'll be spoiled with this money.
Yes.
Because
that's one of my
yeah,
things,
I can say about Russian football because I see it. I mean, I'm not professional, but just I support it because it's Russia.
Because you can't go anywhere else.
And I see because in Russia you still treat money as a success. If you have money, you are successful. You are fully successful. You don't need anything. People will love you for the money. I think in Western world it's not like that. They will respect you. They will want your money. They will offer some goods or some.
But you need to play properly.
Yeah, but in the same time they think you are not good player. You don't deserve it. And a lot of young players are spoiled now for this money. And for example, Russian football team under 16 or under 18, they won European Cup under 16. Yeah, 18. But after I don't know almost anyone. Where are they? They got contract. Of course, not like Neymar has or I don't know Beckham, but still good money for Russia, for Moscow, and they are vanished as a football player.
They go and do what they call IT. Or like they
IT.
put IT.
I'm not sure. I hope they do. I think I don't know drinks. It's difficult. A lot of sportsmen they drink.
I know a lot of athletes have a problem with gambling.
Yeah, gambling also.
Yeah.
And a lot of football players now are banned because of their gambling. Yeah, there was a scandal in Italy, and one guy who transferred from Italian team to English team, he is banned for 1 year. Imagine then Newcastle, it was Newcastle, and it's Sandro Tonali. They paid for him 60 million euros or pounds even. And he was transferred, he played a bit, and then he's banned. I'm not sure.
Banned from playing football or banned?
Yeah, for playing and for gambling as well. No, you can gamble.
Ah, like, you mean he's banned because he was betting on the game he is playing, yeah?
Something like that, or maybe even they are forbidden to gamble general. They allowed to do it, but in the very strict rules. Yeah, you can. But some of them they bet it on themselves. If I play good, I mean I will get good money. It's logically.
Have you ever done any bets like this?
Almost no, almost no.
Ah, okay.
But I think that's interesting. It's
my friend, he went last World War Cup.
World Cup.
Yeah,
that's when the US won. No?
Yeah. two nukes on Japan. Oh man, it was amazing.
Those 2 goals were had such a huge influence.
Let's say who lost. We
No,
know
I remember.
for sure.
There's this Argentina versus an Arabic team. I think it was Saudi.
Yeah, Saudi Arabia.
And they lost, and my friend had money, but so what he does, he bets on
Argentina lost.
he bets on a couple of games, and if all games come true, he gets like a big payout. Every other game worked for him, and he had Argentina's gonna win, and Argentina lost, and from that day he hated Argentina. And every game Argentina played, he bet against Argentina, and then Argentina won the World Cup. And he was like, "Fuck." He's like,
That's the lesson you shouldn't bet.
And I think soon those bets are gonna be on stand up. Who's gonna get their Netflix? You know, that's a shitty comedian. Bet on him. He's gonna get.
It really exists.
No, well, to be honest, it's like rule 34. You know, if it exists, there's porn for it. So
Rule 34.
Rule 34.
Yeah.
34. No.
34.
34. Sorry.
So it's this thing, if you like, let's say Mefodyev rule 34, and people are gonna make drawings of like Mefodyev getting fucked or fucking,
you know. So
rule 34.
So
it means that
here's what it is. Here's the phrase. If it exists, there is porn.
What exists?
Anything.
Anything.
So if there's a brick wall, there's gonna be porn with this brick wall. You know?
So it means rules 34.
That's what rule 34
there's the rules of internet.
If something exists, it will be
there
porn
will be
with
porn
it.
for it.
Yeah.
And we call it
Rules
34.
Yeah.
And
why is 34?
I have to be honest.
That's
this is for Omar. You're the one who knows.
No. There's this thing. It was the rules of the internet, and rule 34 was this one.
Maybe it was just number of the rules.
Just write the rules of the internet.
Why rule 34?
Just check why is it so? Don't check the porn.
No, I'm not checking the porn, you know?
With the brick wall.
It's an imaginary rule that states that if there's any conceivable idea that can be turned into pornography, then that type of porn already exists. Yeah, so but why? I don't know.
Etymology. Etymology.
So now my idea is that there will be...
No, I said etymology. That's okay.
You Google it now. That for stand-up now, like you see... a stand-up comedian who's shit, you're like, okay, wait 1 year, guys. He's gonna have a Netflix special.
And it's gonna rhyme with Netflix.
You'll earn a lot of money.
Like now you watch this Netflix stuff, and you watch like the stand-up, some of it, of course, some of it there, and you sit and you go, how did you get this?
Yeah, some of them, but some of them are just famous people.
And some are just
actors, for
lucky.
example. That's why Netflix bought it.
No, I mean, like for me, when you say Netflix, and like, the first one that comes to mind was Hannah Gadsby. You know her?
Now we transfer to women's stand-up.
No, stand-up. Yeah.
No, I heard about her, but I haven't seen it.
Personally, I think she has one of
She betrayed it. She didn't support Louis CK. It's her or no?
No.
It's not.
A lot of people didn't support
no, but
she was mad at Dave Chappelle because Dave Chappelle got 50 million for 3 specials, I believe.
60.
60
Yeah,
million.
yeah, 20 million for one.
Yeah,
something
yeah.
a lot of money.
60. So
Yeah.
Netflix came, is like, hey, here's money, and he goes, oh, I already have 3
They
specials.
paid before. Yeah,
Yes,
they paid
yes,
before.
but it's so funny because he already had those specials.
Ah,
He already had the
he
material
recorded.
for
Ah.
those 3 specials.
uh-huh.
You know, and that's it. It's like, hey, please have my
Yeah,
my bullshit.
and then she goes, why did Dave Chappelle get 60 million and I got 2 million or something like that? And like, but for me, like,
What was
she,
the answer from the?
she was like on Twitter, and well, the answer was probably because Dave Chappelle is funny.
Because Dave Chappelle has a story. Has a good story.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, for me, like, she has the worst special on Netflix that I've ever seen. And the problem is, she was just lucky. She's not an actor before. She's just lucky. They chose her, and that's it. And now she has a special. So it's just luck.
Yeah,
for me.
there are different details. Luck, work. I mean, you work, some just your character, different things. I mean, I think we shouldn't go too deep, because otherwise we'll be angry. Just
Okay.
you should let it go. It is so. It is so. Yeah.
Yeah.
We should concentrate. I mean, I don't study. I don't study. You just also I say it for myself as well. Just I should concentrate
Me.
on my material all my life.
Personally, I just like watching bad specials because it makes me laugh so much.
Guilty pleasure. Yeah.
Yeah, I really love. Like, it's just so funny how bad it is.
What's your guilty pleasure? What's your guilty pleasure?
Watching Daddy fuck me. Watching Daddy fuck me 3 times. It's a callback.
His guilty pleasure is performing in English.
Callback of my. I don't know. Some I don't know. I try not. I mean, it's difficult to watch bad performances for me.
No, I'm saying in general. It's not about stand-up. Like, is there like a guilty pleasure?
I think I have some, but I don't watch it too much. I mean, because it's not because I'm a good person, not good. I mean, when, for example, I'm in theater, sometimes I visit theater, and I feel compassion. I feel like what they feel.
Yeah.
So I want them to play good. And if I see someone makes not good thing, or it's something like cringe, or I feel not good. I don't want to watch it.
Okay.
But I think I have some. Just
My guilty pleasure is watching like some shitty movies, but I put them on the speed is 1.5. You know, it's believe me, it's so funny when just like I just watch the whole movie go like an hour and 30 minutes. But it's not the B movies. I mean like the really big budget movies. And like they're really bad, and just if you ever like want to just watch them in double speed, it's so funny just to watch them. And at one point I always sit and go, at what point did this actor go, this is a role I should do, it will boost my career?
and the voice also faster.
And everything is
Yeah,
faster.
that's why. That's also,
Especially
that's why
Zack
it's
Snyder movies.
Zack
Zack
Snyder
Snyder
is
is
not bad. I mean,
Justice League?
League of Justice.
The Justice League, well, he did 300 and all of this, and then everybody
It's
was
not
like,
bad movies. You
300,
treat it as
300 is a great movie.
Yeah, good,
in a way. But watch, and after it, like from Justice League to the recent, he has the Rebel Moon movies, where he wanted to make Star Wars. He went to George Lucas or Disney, and he told him, I want like to do a connected universe with Star Wars. And they told him to fuck off.
Connected
because
with
Star
what?
Wars is
With Star Wars, with like the Jedi, the Sith, and everything. And
They
with this
have a
Rebel
series first season, yeah.
Mandalorian.
Star Wars. No, not Mandalorian. It's a more like spin-off. No,
Yeah,
I mean
the
just
acolyte,
separate.
you mean,
Yeah,
the-
Obi-Wan.
the recent one.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan Kenobi, very bad. Boba Fett, very bad. It's not that it's bad. It's bad that this is bad. Like this is like I cannot believe the director said, like, let's do
Go.
this.
Let's go.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
I mean, you say that Obi-Wan series is bad.
very.
It was made by Disney, yeah.
Disney, now it's Disney. Disney
And I
bought it.
think they have some rules. not to be more cruel that it's necessary or something like that. Because some fights, they are Obi-Wan versus Darth Vader. It's
That's
not
the
bad.
only fight that people like. People
Yeah,
are looking
yeah,
for.
and the emotions and they after
But they play.
played.
But this is called they play on nostalgia.
Yeah.
You know, that's the only thing
Yeah.
they did.
You know, the problem with those spin-offs and more movies coming out is the fans want, like, the story is done, but the fans want more, and then you can't live up to the hype.
It's not that the story is done. The story, like, let's take Star Wars. Star Wars is not only the movies. There's books, there's comics, and there's so many
stories.
characters.
Yeah.
And what you can do is use either those characters, you know, like use those characters, use the world itself, build it more. But what they do is they build it, but in a very bad way. You know, like in Obi-Wan, like Princess Leia, they introduced this little girl who's already, like they show that she's already, like she's amazing. And like, but she's a little girl, man. So it disconnects you from the movie.
Yeah.
And then they continue with the fucking story.
There's a similar problem with the She-Hulk. You watch She-Hulk?
I haven't seen it. Yeah.
I didn't watch it, but like
I watched it. Double speed, amazing.
I was gonna watch it because I was interested, and then I was like,
She turned to Hulk faster, yes.
Yeah, and then the CGI itself said, "Fuck it, I'm not gonna do anything with this. You guys manage Photoshop." No, it's well, She-Hulk had its own. She-Hulk was made. I think at one point they went, "Fuck the fans," and this is also a mentality of it's the fans' fault. The fans didn't like it. Yeah, but you're not making good. Like even the actors don't. It's so. Imagine the person who never acted, to do a role. You know, it's obvious that this person is bad at acting.
Cast.
Like,
You didn't like cast.
not the cast. The script is so fucking bad. Like there's the recent like Star Wars. One character there keeps on saying, "Attack me if you dare or if you must."
it's like Puss in Boots.
Like motherfucker, they stopped saying this about 30 years ago. Yeah, I heard this in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in 1993.
This is a reference.
Give me more sewer. Like, stop with the sewer smell shit. And that's like the.
Yeah, I was thinking it's because of the Disney.
Yeah.
Disney,
Yeah, I don't know why Disney used to make good movies and good stuff, but
What
lately,
No, I mean
like
adults, not.
No, I don't know about
not, not porn. I mean just adult movies because Star Wars it's for everyone. It's adult movie.
yeah.
Yeah, but now it's not even adult. Now it's like they're catering. They're trying.
Catering.
Yeah, they're catering to one type of audience, which you can do it, but the problem is that the roots itself are shit, are bad.
Yeah.
You know, like imagine what type of movie, like what movies do you like? Let's say if it's sci-fi or normal or whatever.
I know.
Let's say Breaking Bad.
Okay.
Imagine if they introduce characters to Breaking Bad, but they break the idea of Breaking Bad. You know, they break the base of Breaking Bad. Like one of the ideas of Breaking Bad is this chemistry teacher who, through time, through struggle, he became like a drug lord. You know? Imagine they introduce, they make a spin-off, and in that spin-off, they say that Heisenberg was bad at planning. You would sit there like, wait, but no, he was amazing.
Yeah.
You know?
It will be just another series.
And that's the problem. Like Breaking Bad, if I could say, Breaking Bad, every actor was amazing.
Yeah, really great.
The dialogue was amazing.
Everything was great.
Yeah. And this is the problem with these. They introduce.
Math was great.
Yeah,
Everything
math was
great.
amazing. Even the math was. They should have gave Oscar to the math.
Yeah.
Oh, but
In Europe, after this series, they had problems with narcotics in Europe.
remember Prison Break?
I mean the series Prison.
Yeah.
No, I haven't. I mean the series.
Yeah,
I
yes.
haven't watched it.
When it was one season which was amazing, and then never mind. But in the
And then they were bad at planning.
yeah.
Escape.
They could
And the
escape.
writers deserve prison for others.
Well, you know, yeah, with no tattoos. Shit. And what's it called? Like Prison Break was like this high, and like it was so good that when it came out, there were actually escapes from prison. But I think it wasn't like the media, like not the media. They focused on this so that they sell the series more. You know,
No.
like escape from prison, you can find it everywhere.
Yeah.
Nobody talks about it, but it's like, yeah, it's escape from prison. And then after Prison Break came out, this started being the focus. You know, oh, people are bringing out from prison. Like, yeah, but did they have tattoos on themselves? You know, it was a brother who came out to get another brother out. No, it's just someone escaped from prison, and then they would make it. Oh, look, it's because of Prison Break. The same with this. Like in Europe, there was a meth problem because this, but maybe it's not connected. It's just focus more on now. On
But I think it's connected anyway. It's inspired
There
people.
was a chemistry
it's-
teacher.
One more question, yeah. Well, for example, Vince Gilligan, who made this series Breaking Bad, it doesn't matter him or not. Just you do something and then it influenced badly. So other people started narcotics because of this, or started to make narcotics because of this series. Because you inspired them.
Yeah.
And it's not. I mean,
Is it?
How should
Is
you
it?
feel?
Well, if that's so every domestic violence should be attributed to Eminem.
I mean, it's
Some people justify like that. It's not me. Just
no. It's
American movies.
It's the thing. You have to separate the art from the artist.
Yeah.
Like, I talk about this stuff, but like, I don't. That doesn't mean I want it to happen.
That we know of.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I mean, everyone understands, but it was so masterpiece. So it's inside you. It's
You know what's so amazing about Breaking Bad? Because I was reading about it, and it's, how I really like this thought of the creators themselves, the writers. They were going back to previous seasons,
Breaking Back.
and they were checking which, like, where there are plot holes, or where are things that they left open,
So they can.
so they can connect it, and that's why it was so great. Because they connected, like they found, Jesse said about a girlfriend, let's say, so we should the next time we should make something about this girlfriend so that people connect to it. That was
We should work with our material as well. Where is it? There is no jokes. We need to make it.
Why? It's informative. We inform people about Zlatan Abramovich.
Abramovich.
Not Ibrahimovic, Abramovich.
You know, I saw once Roman Abramovich alive.
Yeah, who's alive?
Who's Roman Abramovich?
Chelsea. He used to be the Chelsea.
Ex-Chelsea. The
Oligarch.
Let's say oligarch. You know, oligarchs in 90s they were oligarchs. It's people who influenced on politics. But after some people came to in Russia for power,
they came and they opened shawarma. I know.
Exactly. And they tried to put them away from this politics. If they are businessmen, do business, and that's it. Just don't influence. Of course, they still influence, but not in such way like in 90s. So maybe it's not exactly right to call them oligarchs. Let's say.
What should we call them now? Just filthy rich people.
But still, I think still rich people.
Oh my God! I lost 1 million out of my 3 billion.
Yeah, so I saw him in the theater once. In the theater.
Well, he was on stage playing.
he wanted to touch someone. Yeah.
He was doing stand-up.
Yeah, I'm a wealthy guy, you know.
I know.
But sometimes you can afford this kind of yacht.
I shook the hand of that guy who had sex with another guy's mother. I know, man.
Wow.
Wasn't that Chelsea thing? Two players.
Yeah.
I know LeBron's teammate. He was playing in the Heat, and one of his teammates, he found out that he was fucking his mother.
What? Whoa.
Yeah.
Let's stop on this.
So LeBron's
Monotech.
LeBron's
LeBron's
friend, teammate, who was fucking LeBron's mother.
Oh.
And then LeBron found out, and he started playing. It was in the playoffs. He started playing shit, and they lost.
She was not married. She was just single person.
LeBron's dad was not.
That's your problem, yeah.
No, I mean, LeBron's mother didn't cheat
No, she did not cheat.
with her husband. Yeah, she
No,
was-
LeBron's father was not
Unless she
the-
was with LeBron, and he felt cheated.
Whoa.
Hey man, let's go there.
I should follow basketball. That's
You thought the videos you were watching were interesting.
Rules 34.
Yeah, man.
But and he started to play badly, LeBron, because
Yeah.
of this news. But he will continue to talk with this teammate.
The teammate now
How
is
they became friends.
not like
Share stories.
the guy's like, let me teach you how to pass the ball, LeBron. No, I don't like.
Now I know who
The guy was
who
like-
not to play ball.
The guy was
Balls.
he was like a drug addict too, and I don't think
Holy
he.
shit.
Yeah.
He was playing basketball.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No, in Chelsea there was
He was breaking backboards.
Better Call Saul for such jokes. Saul is there. Hi guys. Yeah, in Chelsea. If you say about the Chelsea case, one guy, he has a wife, and his teammate cheated with her, and that's easy
That's
story.
sorry.
No, I think it's maybe a bit dirty to tell who is it. Everyone knows who is it. If you like football, it doesn't matter.
Just Google
No, I think,
cheatingwives.com.
yeah, just
Or cheating football players.
with LeBron's mother, it's more interesting. It's less common if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Should we go to some news?
You still look
Okay.
like a Jew, but army Jew because they wear it like that. Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay, now let me go to prison. Anyway, let's say people shit on me anyways. Yeah.
Anyways, yeah.
Prison.
Should we go to some news, ma'am?
Yeah, okay.
Maybe.
So
Yeah. Okay.
Let's do some news and
you're in the news.
Oh.
Okay, maybe we can do this one. We can make US.
I should.
Right,
watch it
what's
as
the
well.
time? What's the time? Wait. 1:39. Okay.
No, we still have
Yeah.
time, man.
No, so for you to know when to cut and everything. Yeah.
Yeah. That's fine. I'll figure this out. Anyways, let's do some news.
Okay.
US.
A?
Giraffe.
USA?
No, it's US.
I love
A.
I love that Omar did what like when you're on an exam and you copy someone's paper, even their name. Omar just read US. A giraffe lifted.
Yeah. A giraffe lifted a 2-year-old out of the roof of a car at a safari park in Texas.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Giraffe was parking in Texas.
Yeah,
And what did he?
He takes.
He took a roof.
No, he took
a little boy from the roof.
a 2-year-old.
A 2-year-old.
He's alive. Giraffe, I mean.
Yeah.
No, 2 years old.
Well, the father of it's a daughter. The father told the local media his daughter was trying to feed the animal and accidentally grabbed her top instead, lifting her out of the vehicle. Nobody was injured in the incident. So the giraffe is alive. It's like Harambe when he was.
So it's kidnapping, some kind of kidnapping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, they say giraffes are the new pedophiles. They are.
New style of them, yeah.
I mean,
Now they have long.
just like Michael Jackson, man, they're black and white or brown, but fucking.
I love like any pedophile was like, that's all I had to
Omar
do.
wants to combine all bad things in one.
It's like the pedophile's like, the kid is feeding the giraffe. What the fuck? I was feeding the kid, man. What the fuck?
No, it's it's like the kids should have fed me a long time ago. That's
Yeah.
what it means. Or maybe the giraffe said, you don't need this family.
He wants to make him new Mowgli.
Ugly, yeah.
You're chosen. You're chosen. But what did he do on the park in zoo? Or not in zoo,
Well,
in Texas?
it's an open. It's
Texas
an
is zoo, yeah.
it's Texas. It's an open, open like how do you call it?
Safari.
Open safari in Texas.
In Texas.
Yeah.
I don't know how this connects.
I thought he took this baby from some roof.
Imagine if the giraffe was like actually from Texas. Someone goes to her area and goes, "Get the fuck out of my lawn!" Gets a shotgun.
Actually, this is probably the giraffe telling them, "Get the fuck out of my lawn."
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have your kids, motherfucker.
No. I mean, no. It was in car, probably. Open
Yeah,
car.
yeah,
yes,
open
yes, yes,
car.
yes.
Yes, the safari cars.
Sometimes it happens. In TikTok, these monkeys are very dangerous. Monkeys and horse.
Ah.
I saw several times horse. I'm afraid of horse.
Well, he kicks the car.
No. He also bites.
Ah. I remember I was doing horseback riding with my basketball team. I know. Connected somehow.
Basketball on horses.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
No, it was just like a fun
Polo.
activity. We were like in basketball camp and like,
Basket polo.
You wanted to make a different thing from UK, yeah? UK thing. We will make a polo, but
Yeah, fuck your bourgeoisie.
Yeah.
Watch this.
on
street.
horses, yeah.
yeah.
Next one is in cars, playing basketball in cars.
So I think it's you can do it. I think it's professional.
And yeah, we went like on a trip to ride horses, and like I apparently you couldn't put the horses like back to back because the horse can kick the other horse in the face. So the first time my horse was closer to the guys in front of me, and his horse kicks mine in the face.
Holy shit.
And then I'm like, oh shit.
He probably said a bad joke.
Yeah. Like, ha! and then late happens again. My
Possible joke.
I love you, man. Yeah.
I was trying to make a pun, but I couldn't.
No, I mean horseable joke, not yours. Just it's a word play.
Yeah. No. I was trying to make
I
a.
demotivated you.
No.
Totally.
Apples to oranges. I don't know. Yeah.
Apples
then-
and oranges.
And they eat them both. Well, yeah.
That's a phrase like you can't compare it basically. Yeah. Yeah, but
No,
that,
you can.
You can, obviously, but that's what they say. And now, let me continue the story. It happens again. I put my horse closer to the other horse, and then the horse was gonna kick him again. Oh shit! The horse was gonna kick my horse again in the face, but my horse did like a 360. He fucking moved, and he hit me in the leg.
You go to police?
No.
Horse police doesn't go to police.
Now I said the bad
The
joke.
first was
Yo, what's the case?
you can't solve this shit.
Yeah.
So,
You know how to ride a horse?
No.
Do you have such experience?
I had an experience of riding
It was
horses.
camel, of course.
Man, have you ever ridden a camel?
I've ridden a camel.
When I was in Egypt,
Ah.
Yeah.
or maybe in Turkey as well, but in Egypt for sure, next to the pyramids.
Ah.
Man,
Classic.
The pyramids. That's,
Pyramids.
But like after I remember like I used to ride horse, but not like much, and then I stopped for like 2 years, came back, and then I never rode the horse again because of my like it fucked up my leg, like my thighs, you know.
Rubbed.
Rubbed really fucking bad. I was like, nope, no, thank you. This is not for me.
I know how to ride like a trained horse, the ones that they like that are
It's pony.
stables.
Pony.
Yeah.
Trained horse, it's pony.
And my experience with riding a camel is that you know like how a camel like lifts its butt first. So it's got butt and then and I remember I was with my friends, so I was in school. I was like, look how much of a cool guy I am. So I did like no hands, and it just pushed catapulted me from the fucking thing on my face in the sand. That's a very nice experience.
I remember
recommend everybody to do it.
the first time I ever rode a camel. I was like, and I think it was in Oman or Dubai,
Yeah.
and we went to this like, I don't know. It's like this empty lot. It's a desert, and then there was like kind of a restaurant in it. And I remember we rode the camel, my cousin and I, and then the camel went away. It vanished. They took it away, and then they bring us food.
Fuck, what did they do to the camel?
They brought
No wonder you guys have a stereotype here in Russia about us. Yeah.
They took it and they brought us food, and it was camel meat. Now,
That fast?
exactly, no.
Camel ball.
It was not the same camel we rode,
Uh-huh.
but when I was a kid, I thought this was the same camel. I was like, you killed Willie already? Like, what the fuck? Yeah.
He had a name for it. He had adventures with it.
Yeah, man.
Free Willy. Yeah.
Yeah, Free Willy. Yeah.
You can let him go.
That's
Free Willy. It's the movement to
When
go
you-
commando.
when you walk with no trousers. on.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
If we speak about magic, no, I rode the horse maybe once. I don't like it. I fear. Yeah, I fear it's.
The balls is though that gets you. Like when it gallops.
Yeah, it's not good.
Hurts it.
And I mean, I have what to rub, to be rubbed. That's
Sometimes
why.
you wish you were transgender from time to time. Yeah.
It's very comfortable.
I have a question. What's something that other people like find honorary, like riding a horse or riding like this, that you cannot do, but you're kind of ashamed of telling? Like for me, for example, is riding a bicycle.
Oh, you don't know how to ride the bicycle.
I really don't know how to ride.
I don't know how to ride the bicycle either. Like I learned when I was about 16, but I'm still shit.
You know.
Motorbike. I have
Motorbike.
Never, I have never.
No, this I did actually.
You mean exactly motorbike?
Well, not motorbike. It was like
Not Motorola or something like that.
Motorola.
No, Motorola.
I thought Motorola. I was like,
Motorola, yeah.
Motorola, please.
the skateboard's common. I
think
don't know how to ride this.
Didn't see
skateboard.
Motorola.
What about you? Like my thing is riding a bike. This I dislike to tell people I cannot ride a bike.
You mean what you haven't done
No,
and you're afraid to say it to people?
Yes.
Or it's something you can't do.
Like other
But
people
everyone-
find easy. Like scooters, for example.
Doing stand-up.
Now everybody
Shit,
thinks
no.
they can do stand-up.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe
Nothing. You
Jump.
can do everything.
no, jump
From a tall building.
no, jump to the sea, for example, or to the pool, like a fish.
Yeah.
I always afraid, and it looks like that. But
Man.
I can.
I have
I'll make a salad.
a quick shitty story because I am very thin, and there was once when my friend, like, he laughed so hard about it. So it was in the Dead Sea. Dead Sea is very salty. That's why, like, nothing can live there. And
So you spent the time in Israel. That's it.
hey man, it's called Jordan, and I jumped in this water, and because like I think it's because I'm very thin, like I jumped and it just put me back out. yeah, because like if you have some meat on you, you dive and you dive properly.
So
And because I'm this thin, and like the water just it looked like the water spit me out. Like, get the fuck out of me.
you know how to swim?
Yeah. I used to swim professionally for
Really?
a time. Yeah.
Really?
When I was a kid, like not, but like we would go to like. Those like races or whatever.
Yeah,
the fuck you
how
call it.
like when he had bad marks, he would go to the pool with his dad, give him the bad marks, and then jump.
Yeah.
Catch me.
Catch me if you can.
Which style you prefer?
Freestyle.
Freestyle.
Yeah.
Help! This kind of stuff.
This is the
That's called Microsoft Help.
Okay, second news. Yeah.
Second
piece.
news.
Yeah, let's go.
Well, Michael Jackson or this?
Let's do this one and then
Yeah.
Michael Jackson.
Just let him go. Let him go. Michael Jackson. He doesn't exist. Bro.
Former mayor caught with pants down logging into council meeting from the toilet.
Former mayor, I understood.
The rest I don't.
Yeah, no, that cancer.
Caught with his pants down.
Oh, during the meeting.
Yeah. He was.
And Kirill was like, wait, my news is here.
No. I
was on
heard
Zoom.
about this news. Yeah. But he has a cancer, yeah. Also.
No, where did you hear cancer?
Why did you
Caught.
cancel?
Cancer. But you said.
So he was in a council.
Council.
Yeah.
You
So
know?
no.
And he was in the toilet, and apparently he was like,
Yeah,
doing
maybe,
his
yeah.
business.
Imagine if he was just doing
But
his.
deputies shouldn't have business. I mean, you should.
Hey man.
Yeah.
What's
Imagine
up?
if he goes like, Listen, it's gonna pay off. It's for my stand-up set on Zoom, please. Just like record. Okay.
It was in Mexico. It was South America.
Brazil.
Yeah,
Brazil.
He knows, man.
He will go to prison. As you-
He will.
No.
And he's 78 years old. If you're 70, I think if you're over 70, you really don't care
Yeah.
where you're
we should-
zooming from.
We should praise him. He made a Zoom. He switched on the Zoom.
He's yeah. Oh yeah. And he zoomed in after.
If he knows chat roulette probably like this.
Have you ever been on chat roulette?
Yeah, but just the
But
spectator.
not
Not dressed.
not dressed or dressed. Which one is it?
Not dressed.
No, I wasn't. I used to go like when COVID happened. When I used to go
Yeah.
a lot.
How it connected? COVID and chat roulette.
Oh,
I was
what?
just sitting at
Online.
home like the whole time, like alone at home.
You
so
don't do
like-
anything. You read someone goes chat roulette. You're like, fuck it, let me try.
Yeah, well, I
And you
went
start
to
Tinder swiping,
No, okay,
chat
okay.
roulette.
yeah.
I wanted to find some joke in this. Yeah.
Mm.
Instead of just-
My like flatmate, ex-flatmate, she used to love chat roulette. That's all who would spend her time. Like she would spend hours on chat roulette.
If you speak with the people, some of them want to speak.
Yes.
But, I mean, some intimate zones. Just it's boring after 5 minutes.
It's not even intimate zones. It's just like the zones themselves.
Yeah,
And
that's
it was mostly who she chatted with were Lebanese guys and guys who are fat guys fully naked, you know, masturbating to the
Yeah.
the screen. And she would always come, Abed, come, talk to these Lebanese guys. I would talk to just a guy with like fat guy with like penis in the fucking camera. I was like, what the fuck are you watching? She's like, ha, and then she would start swiping.
Yeah, that's fine. But usually in 10 minutes, it's more or less the same.
Yeah, basically. You know? You wouldn't like. I wondered. Like, I also, why do you do this? Like, why do you do this? She's like, I might find someone to talk.
My
to.
love. My love.
Yeah. I was like, yeah. Your love will find you. Your loves will find you. Really.
Yeah. Oh.
You know, I heard another news. If we speak about Latin America and South America or Central, in Mexico, there was election or there is elections, and a lot of candidates they are killed. One at least for sure, maybe even two. No, really. I mean,
It's not guys. These are the guys who didn't vote. You took my money. You didn't vote, motherfucker.
No, really. I mean, like one is killed, another one is in hospital probably.
Hey man, that's that's how
So
you
you
filter the
Yeah,
good guys from
yeah.
the bad guys.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
bad guys cannot run fast.
It's natural
Selection.
Yeah, natural selection.
You know? Okay, I have a question for you guys. So after let's say 70, 75, what's something that you wouldn't care what people would see you do when you're old?
Shitting myself probably.
You don't care. I mean, you don't
Yeah.
care.
At like 78. When you're 78.
Like when you're older, what would something you would be doing? Like you wouldn't be very much issue.
No, I want them to see it.
Yeah.
No, I think a lot of things. Because, I mean, you're so experienced in life. I mean, end of the life maybe will be soon, and you don't care.
So, what would be something you wouldn't care about totally?
That's difficult to say. We should say
Ride the
what
bike.
kind of. We should say what we mean now. It's bad. Of course, toilet or some
Yeah.
things connected with toilet or intim also, but I don't know.
Something I remember. My father was a soul. Like I noticed, like at a certain age, just like 1 year difference, he stopped caring how many people hear him. So in the middle, he would be shouting in a conversation, like just shouting really loud in front of like in a very public place. I was like, why are you doing this? He just was like, I don't care. They have to get the message.
I also think at 78, I can say to people bad things, and I don't care. Now sometimes I stop. Not in the right time, but anyway.
Yeah.
In other at that time maybe it doesn't matter. I will
Make
tell you
political
everything.
jokes.
Yeah, everything about you.
What are you gonna do? Put me in prison?
Yeah, kill me. Come on, just do it. I heard your podcast. I mean, when you are two, and you discussed the commercial. Remember? You don't remember?
Sponsors.
Sponsors, yeah, but you touched topic about McDonald's and Burger King.
The commercial.
Yeah, because I watched a lot of commercials.
Yeah.
A lot of commercials, and they before like 90s, it was because you're saying that Burger King made jokes about McDonald's, and they even put some Burger King some logo. And before 19s, you could do it. After 19s, there was a law, and you can do it. Yeah. And I remember there are different, for example, FedEx and another yellow one.
Yandex and stuff.
No. The international one. FedEx, it's the second one. And yellow one, DHL. They made a commercial. It's photo. There is a truck. Most of the part is DHL, and the back is a FedEx. It's just colors of FedEx. Like, it's a it's at the bottom. And then, that's funny. And they didn't say it's FedEx, but everyone understood.
You can understand. Well, one of the commercial wars was when Coca-Cola they put out like a public thing that we sold millions and millions more than Pepsi. So Pepsi did the commercial where there's a little boy at the vending machine. He buys 2 colas, puts them down, and then he stands on them to click Pepsi. So that's the idea. Like, here's why people bought more Coca-Cola. It's because they were trying to get to Pepsi.
That's very nice, but now you can do it. For sure.
Well, one thing that happened actually last year, which is with the Sony and the Xbox, with PlayStation and Xbox. PlayStation, like every year, they put out these trailers for games. And it's like a 1-hour show. So they put out a 1-hour show for trailers, and it was very, very bad. Like, it was very bad. Presentation was shit. The games were like very, like you don't put these games because it's clearly these are not ready games, you know. So Xbox instantly after it on Twitter, well now X, they instantly put, hey guys, wait 1 week for our trailers, you know. It's like, you know, and even like I think. The CEO of Sony or someone in Sony replied to them, like, "Oh, this is unprofessional." Like, I was like, "Yeah, sure." And then Xbox came out with their commercials and like and it was so much better than what Sony put that it's just like a fuck you to Sony.
No, that's good. I mean, a bit, of course.
Competition.
Yeah.
I think it's good for competition.
I saw commercial. It's also photo. There was different keys from different like BMW from different cars, and there was four rings. It's Audi. It's on,
like
on Audi rings. It was hanged.
It's like Mercedes has like the sports effect. This Volvo has safety, blah blah blah, and then all of this is in Audi. Like,
do you remember commercials? Different. I mean videos. What is your favorite? You have?
My favorite.
I don't think I have.
My favorite.
Let me think.
That's right. Now you're gonna make me think right now.
Yeah, think about
What?
one of my best commercial. I think it calls Dead
Mr.
in Trucks.
Proper.
No, Mr. Proper. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I hope.
He cleans, but not everything.
Someone's still dirty.
So make sure you don't dirty your shit.
I almost made when he came to me. I mean, that guy, not Mr. Proper. Dead in Trucks, it calls. And the guy, I mean, the small boy, and there's a house, there's home, and then mature guy, he's in trucks, just in trucks. Because very
in
hot.
Trunks, you mean?
Trunks, sorry.
Yeah, in trunks. That's like Van Damme, you know?
It's also in trunks, sorry. And it's awful because some friends came to that guy, small guy, like he's teenager, and dead in trunks, and it was commercial for air conditioner. Just have air conditioner, and he will be in a good clothes.
The latest, I would say, one, it's not more of a commercial, it's more of a poster, and the second one is a commercial. The commercial was Japanese. Of course, it's for Japanese.
Japanese is a crazy commercial.
I think maybe you guys saw it. It's like guys who are like standing, they're lying down all together, holding each other. Sorry, they're all holding each other really tight, and there's rain, snow, sun, like burning, and it's all a brick commercial.
Yeah.
You know, that was-
Parts for the bricks.
Yeah. And there was another one which a lot of people found offensive, which I get why. It was very, very funny. I think it's a I shouldn't say what the commercial it's for.
Try to dodge it.
So no. I don't want to say what the product was. So it's like this guy who's wearing a kufiya, the Arafatka, what you guys call in Russian, and he's like he enters a car and he like starts, and then he blows himself up inside the car, and he just like and it doesn't like he just blows up inside the car and everything is all right. It's a car commercial, like look how safe our car is.
What kind?
That made
Okay.
me.
On which letter it starts? V.
I think V. I think
V is a very,
I think V
very
or P,
mild.
but I'm not one of them. I think V is the safest car.
No, V.
V. I know what
Which
you're
Van Damme made it, participated in commercial. Trucks,
Yeah, Volvo.
V.
He said it, Volvo.
Yeah, Volvo.
Yeah. But it was. Isn't it the safest? It's called the safest car, right?
Yeah, I think so. What
So-
is P?
Peugeot.
Ah,
I remember it's a small car, but I don't remember. But it was
you should
such-
pronounce it before.
I laughed I laughed so hard when they did it, like this commercial, and I remember how many people were offended by it. I was like, I get what you're doing, but it's a very funny commercial.
No, but it's offensive, yeah, because it's like
Yeah.
you make a commercial of what? Oh, that's
Yeah.
people in the Arafat.
And the last, the other one,
Country.
it's a poster, which was, it's a Valentine's movie. This movie, it's gonna be the best Valentine's movie ever. You should bring your date, your girlfriend, your wife to this movie. It's amazing. It's by Ryan Reynolds, and it's Deadpool. It's a love story, and that's how it was advertised. It was a love story.
You know what?
It's, yeah.
Here's the because you Deadpool a good commercial was what they did with the popcorn bucket. So when Dune was out, they had this popcorn bucket and like it was this based on the worm. You've seen Dune?
Dune.
Dune, yeah, I
It's
watched
a-
it, not in the cinema. Yeah.
Yeah, but they had this worm thingy. I didn't watch it, but they had this worm thingy, and the popcorn bucket was based on the worm's mouth, and you would stick your hand, and it had this tentacles and everything, and people were making memes about, oh, I want to fuck this Dune popcorn, and so what Deadpool did was they decided to make the popcorn bucket as like the Wolverine face. And it's his mouth open, and you take the popcorn from his mouth. And they want people to say, "Oh, I'm gonna fuck Wolverine." In the mouth.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
They also had some big toy on which you can ride. I mean, the worm on which you can ride. There was some.
This is for Dune, you mean?
Yeah, for Dune. It's not so big worms like that, but
I didn't see that.
you ride it.
Let's go to the questions.
Sure.
So here's something that.
Some more news, no? One more.
We have one more news.
One more news. Three,
Okay.
okay. It was two.
Okay, so the last news is a man. He's convinced that he saw Michael Jackson's face in his cake. You know, that's the news.
That's the news.
No, it depends. I mean, if it's made like Michael Jackson.
No,
It's okay. It's a man. He's from Manila in the Philippines. He was diving into his creamy dessert when he made the discovery that Michael Jackson's face was in
the cake.
In the cake.
So he was eating the cake,
Yeah.
and while he was eating, there's a piece of cream and two dots,
But
cake crumbs basically, and it looked like Michael Jackson.
yeah, but it was depends.
Look-
Chocolate cake or
Which
biscuit.
Which one? Yeah.
That's-
which
it's very
one?
serious.
Which one is it?
It's cream.
Cream. Chocolate cake.
No, but the face.
Creamy dessert. Dessert.
But here's the face. It looks like maybe you can jump in.
Yeah. Danger. Oh, watch out!
No, I
You
see.
just insulted 7 religions.
You saw
No,
it, yeah?
I see Kitty there. No, really, I see Kitty. Why?
Well,
By
Michael,
kitty, you mean?
I see a kitty, which fits Michael Jackson. Yeah.
It's like Michael Jackson was saying, no, I see Kitty, you know there.
Yeah.
No he jokes.
No, it's like a gender reveal party. You know, you cut the cake and it's like, oh, Macaulay Culkin.
No. Dave Chappelle had a great joke about Michael Jackson.
Which one?
When, like, he said that boy came to his house, I mean Michael Jackson's house, and he was treated greatly.
Yeah.
Like very hospitality.
Yeah.
And boy didn't act good because he was. I don't want to say.
No, say it.
It's not yours, Mike. It's Dave Chappelle's joke. Don't worry.
Yeah, I mean, the idea was that Michael Jackson was very generous and hospitality host, and this boy was a very rude guest. He was treated greatly.
There's this one popular joke which is like, popular. It's like this one of those street jokes. I don't know who made it, honestly, man. I think it's like one of those street jokes. What do you call a white guy with a really big dick? Michael Jackson. Yeah.
Actually, it was actually something about it that he actually was packing.
Nah, Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Maybe he made it shorter. He wanted to be like food.
Yeah, when he became black, he needed to make it shorter. Yeah. He couldn't have more.
Yeah, it's difficult to dance probably with it.
Actually, one of my favorite Michael Jackson jokes.
That's why I don't dance.
Thank God. No, I saw you dance.
Nah, it's because that's how he could do the whole moon thingy. Is like his dick was just like a tripod.
No, back was okay because he has a.
And it's transparent from all the operations. Changing color operations became transparent.
The favorite Michael Jackson joke was on SNL. This one guy goes like, I saw this Broadway show about Michael Jackson, you know, and I had the same when I was watching it. I had the same the same thought as when I was watching the Michael Jackson court case. You know, Michael Jackson was great, but the kids were not believable. Not believable.
It's like a Broadway show.
Yeah.
Kids participate very often. Yeah?
I don't know.
That's why.
That's a funny joke.
So here's like the last thing, like questions from Reddit. Yeah, we're not gonna read all of Reddit, just the
It's already Reddit.
So
I already did it.
So first one is, what's a bad thing? Yeah, that everyone should experience at least once.
Maybe we can read the comments while we're thinking about it.
Well, you
No. To be, I mean, to lose your
virginity.
But not with Michael Jackson.
Hey, you get a few $1 million from it. So.
Well, the parents do, yeah.
To lose your love, maybe. One of the first love.
Okay. First breakup, you mean?
Yeah, first breakup. It's.
Wow, that came out of the heart, man. For you.
When was your
That's
first?
where we met each other in Hurts.
Hurts, yeah.
You were drinking. I was like, I
thought-
have to get on stage, man. What about you?
I'm still thinking, man. Just maybe.
Well, it's mostly
Yeah,
everybody.
one of the experience thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, fucking hell. They should think once, at least once before they open their fucking mouth.
An experience you think everyone should go through.
No, they shouldn't, but it makes
No,
you.
I think
but
they should.
Bad experience makes you. I mean, it makes you stronger.
Yeah.
Like the
Well,
phrase, what will not kill you.
until some people like their ego is too much that they don't see this, you know, they're like, hey, I'm amazing, you know, and then they keep on doing stand-up. Anyways.
I think working hard towards something,
Yeah.
and then watching it not work out the way you want it to.
Yeah, to fail.
Yeah.
To fail. Yeah, that's
Well,
good.
that's
That's good idea.
in general.
To create something. Try to create something, and to see results, or to see.
Because well,
Yeah, like
how
for
people
example,
will treat
creating
each
an island where all celebrities go to, and then when you fail, someone hangs you. Or you hang
you hang yourself. man.
we are talking about case of one guy, yeah.
Well, yeah, one guy. Maybe it's
No,
more
I
than
mean-
one guy. Well,
No,
yeah.
one guy is not alive anymore.
Oh,
Wait,
this-
yes, I
yeah.
understand. We're talking
Yeah, yeah.
about this.
So, Omar, you
No,
said
that's
Yeah.
I mean, I just want to emphasize, to do some to create something. I don't know, stand up, book, post, and to see reaction.
Yeah.
Because, for example, after this, you will not do bad comments. For example, it doesn't
Yeah,
connect
yeah.
with stand up. Just you will treat creative
Art.
thing
Yeah.
more,
Yeah.
art, creative thing just more, and your taste maybe will be better. Even if you fail, that's good. Then
Yeah,
you
yeah.
need to fail, maybe several times.
yeah, you need to be there in Finland.
Failure.
In Finland, they have a national day of failure. What do you, if I say that? What do you guys think it is?
I mean, you should do everything bad. No,
Okay.
not bad. Just
Well, they
on the red light.
maybe they celebrate the guy who gets the worst in the exam or something like that. So it's-
What they do is they have like I think it was a convention where all startups or like entrepreneurs they're invited there, and they talk about their experiences, their failing experiences, and how they overcame it, like their lowest point and how they like.
became like
Yeah, the one thing that I would say that people should like really experience is to love a person.
No, in
Who's not
Japan,
your mom.
in Japan, there is a idea that you should be, you should be successful. You should become successful. Then to be a bankrupt, then you should be successful again.
Yeah,
It's the double rule.
reach rock bottom basically.
Yeah, and again.
Yeah. No, mine is definitely to love a person like from the heart. Like, what's a true love? To fall in love, and that's an amazing experience. Like, I wouldn't say like I know here it says bad, but my thing is like because when you experience like true love, and like loving for a person,
Yeah.
and all of this, and then the problems or the obstacles that come with it, and you learn how to overcome them for another person. I think that teaches a lot. But it
Yeah.
also can have a different side effect. My friend, he was with his like wife for many years until she cheated on him.
Yeah,
And then the moment she
they came
cheated,
later. Yeah, not
and the
teenagers.
moment, the moment she cheated on him, what I think happened to him is he became. Sorry to say this, he became like.
A cock.
Not a cuck. No, he just became someone. I don't want to say hates women, but he just made sure he would become very manipulative towards women. He would make sure that she would fall in love with him, then the woman would leave her. He would leave the woman. Sorry. He would it started something in his head, but now he's like let's say, if I could say he's now much better than what he was
You should
before.
stop to trust.
Yeah, he
Because-
stopped trusting and everything like fucking hell. And after some time, but now he's like he has his wife and everything, and now he's okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think the bad experience makes you better, deeper,
Yeah.
and stronger. Unfortunately, it's like
Yeah.
in stand-up. Good. If you perform good. If not, you want to improve.
Yeah.
And the other things I would say is like really like stand up or like something related to comedy once. Just try it once, and then like you don't have to do it again.
Yeah, probably.
But once is not enough.
I think because this is the idea. If you do it once, and then some people, from my experience in the last like 8 years, I noticed some people who do it once, and then they're this is not for me. Like they instantly for them. And some people who do it, they just go, I'm amazing at it, until the first time they bomb horribly.
Yeah. I remember we had this comedian. She performed with us for a while. Like maybe 10 times. And she was doing badly.
Omar already doesn't trust the women.
Yeah. No, she was doing badly. Honestly, like she was not like I think she was trying some stuff, but she wasn't good. But the problem is, people around her were telling her, "Oh, you're amazing, you're amazing," until she bombed one time, and one guy, not a comedian, an audience member, goes up to her and tells her, "You were shit," and she never came again. She never came again. The problem
Sounds
is,
like me, but I hope it's not
no,
me.
no, it was not a comedian.
I remember all people. I didn't say so, but I gave
Yeah.
some.
Critiques.
Yeah, I mean critics. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
they continue.
Oh yeah. No, continue with criticizing. I don't care, man. Do whatever you want. No,
People
I learned
ask me.
I learned it
People
from
ask me
before.
that.
I have because I have a reply for this. How did I do? Did you record yourself? No, I'm sorry, I can't tell you. You know? But that's it. Like, sorry, like this is a way to cut short whatever they want to say.
Yeah.
Because
that's-
what I learned when they come to ask you, they're all looking. Say that I did great. You know, like I'm not gonna say
they
that.
should make maximum from themselves. Only after.
Yeah, I always tell them I'm not the judge. Like maybe I hate, maybe I don't like your style of comedy, but people are laughing. Maybe I do like your style of comedy, but people are not laughing.
Yeah.
You know, and I say style for beginner performers. They don't like you don't know what your style of comedy is until after years, many years. So I always tell them, did you record yourself? No.
Because I asked Omar to call my telephone. Just,
Really?
not mine, just in case. Why this person didn't record himself?
Man.
It's-
Oh man.
Hats off.
What's the last thing you do before
Like
you
in
go?
France.
What's the last thing you do before you go to sleep? And remove the masturbation jokes.
Oh, last thing I do before I go to sleep.
Uh-huh.
I usually like watch.
Watch
A few men at their.
Chat roulette, we already discussed it.
No. I usually watch a movie or like a TV show. Like right now, I'm watching the BoJack Horseman. I'm really loving it. So yeah.
That's such a good show.
Yeah. BoJack Horseman.
Ah, you mean the cartoon?
Yeah.
Ah, I haven't seen, but I know. That's ironic, sarcastic cartoon.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not only ironic and everything.
But that's
it's
good
such a
character
good
building.
slice of life, like like that show
This
is how
one looks
fucking
like-
life is. Believe.
Yeah, life experience.
Yeah,
it's
it's fucking
So,
amazing.
so far, like I'm on season 4 out of 6. Like I'm at the end of season 4, and so far I like the character building. Like the writing is good. Maybe not all the jokes are hitting, but they know how to. They do this thing which I like. They make bad jokes to make fun of themselves, which I
Yeah.
really like. Like these puns, stuff like. Well, I love puns, so yeah.
So
Yeah, but just not so interesting thing. Sometimes read or maybe last year TikTok. 5 minutes. 10
5 minutes, you liar.
No, really, 5-10 minutes. Because
And then China blocks it for me.
no, I don't know.
Change the
Can we
VPN.
say it? I didn't on the video. Just I downloaded special mode, and I see new videos as well. Because some
okay.
people you can, as I know in Russia, you can download it, but you can't.
Yeah.
You can watch new videos.
I never knew that you can watch the new videos. You should show me how.
Yeah.
Because I haven't watched TikTok in
because
3
before I
years.
thought TikToks is a bad thing. It's a great thing. It's a really great thing.
Ah.
And you, for example, I think if it's a bit boring for you and your family, you can make some really funny videos. That's a
Actually,
really nice thing.
if you look hard in TikTok, you might actually find a bit of your stand-up on TikTok. My friend
What do you mean,
Ivan Yavet. This was like 3 years ago. He was checking on TikTok, and he found some of his bits. Someone like took his videos like from TNT or like from television, and they put it on TikTok, and it had like 50,000, 500,000 views.
Ah.
He was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
Yeah.
once I had such experience. One guy with the TikTok channel, he took my reel,
Yeah.
Which in Instagram, when it was allowed,
Ah.
he took 300,000 views, and here like 50,000, and there was good comments, and I said, why do you take it? He said, it's already in internet, it's not yours, and he gave me a lesson, some kind of.
What's the lesson?
you should put a button not to be recorded, something like that. No. Just, I mean, I know a lot of like big stand-up comedians. Their bits are taken, and you should admit it. Just you became bigger. It doesn't mean that I became bigger. Just you became a little bit bigger. That's you have to.
And you celebrated it by a piece of chocolate.
No. I tried it. I communicated with him. He gave me just a few advices how to make it. No, comments were good, and he wrote my name.
He linked to you. Oh,
because at first he asked, how did you prove that you are?
You had a picture like move.
And then I told him one of my jokes.
But this was new experience. No one ever took my video without my permission. And here, whoa, deleted.
You can post our videos, reels or whatever, but the podcast. Just tag the podcast.
The last thing I do before I go to sleep, and this is something that's like in my head. It's like
It's like
I don't know how do you call it, like a voice in my head.
Yes.
It goes, go check that the oven is turned off. Check that the water tap is turned off. Is the toilet thing is the flush? Is it pressed really well? I have to do it every day before I go to sleep. It's like right when I'm about to sleep, when I'm dozing off, I just wake up and I have to go check them and then go back.
That's really difficult. I mean, what about when you go out from the same?
It's in my head, man. It's always in my head. Like before I go, like when I get out from my house, I just like steps away from the building. I go, did I do this? And I just fucking go back to check on it, and then I go out.
It's really difficult.
It's such an annoying thing. Okay, last one.
Last one.
I like this question. Where is it? What's an obscure? Let's say not obscure. What's a movie line? That you like to say, but nobody gets it. Nobody understands it.
Sorry, we're talking about movie?
Yeah, movie line. Yeah, like
the plot.
A movie phrase.
A phrase from a movie?
Yeah.
The phrase that no one understood.
Nobody understands, and like...
You always say it.
Because you're a fan of this movie and only you.
Yeah, only you're a fan of this fucking movie.
Definitely it's not Breaking Bad, but I still think not a lot of people watched it. I asked
Breaking
people,
Bad, yeah.
I don't like it. I don't like it's not so energetic. It's not so a lot of dialogues, a lot of actor playing. So maybe still something from Breaking Bad, but do you have some ideas?
I'm thinking.
That's really difficult question.
Yeah.
Mine is from The Godfather 3, which is not like the greatest of movies.
Not sponsored by The Godfather 3.
Yeah, Francis Ford Coppola. What the fuck did you do? What's it called? It's Al Pacino when he goes right when I got out, they pull me back in. I don't know if you guys okay.
No. I remember.
Right before he gets a heart attack. Spoiler alert.
It's a third part.
It's in the third part. Yeah, right.
They like chocolate.
Yeah, he always goes right when I was getting out. They pulled me back in. Because I used to say this line a lot, and no one would go.
I mean, he wanted to leave the mafia
He wanted to leave the
business.
mafia world. He wanted to become a businessman, and they bring him back to the business.
He was saying it to himself because he
was
really didn't want to leave it. I'm sure.
Oh yeah, of course. Like it's obvious that.
I remember that's connected
But
with
actually-
Catholic Church.
I dislike the third part because the first part has its place. The second part is also like it's very good. The third part, I think it stopped being about him.
It's more like more good movie, just good movie.
It's like, of course, it's a good movie, but because of the actors and everything. But also,
action. It's more like action.
it stopped being a Godfather movie.
Yeah.
It just became like, I don't know, man. It just became like,
But they were good actors. Indy Garcia, daughter of.
No, I didn't like her acting. I think she only got the role because she was his daughter.
That's also true.
I was like,
I also like a phrase from Godfather, but it's from first probably when he's
Be a man!
like a man, yeah, no. Another one when Al Pacino was saying to Fredo was lying, and he said, don't insult my mind. Don't lie to me.
Yeah.
I always want to say to people because they try to be hypocrite or something to say not truth. Just don't insult me with this lie.
Actually, sometimes, you know, if we go back to stand-up, I sometimes dislike, because I know this one, like he's a pretty famous comedian. He does this thing where he explains his joke.
You mean the Russian one?
I don't want to say his name.
The Russian one or the
Russian. When he explains his joke, but his joke already gets a huge, like it's very funny, you know. But then he kind of, like one or two phrases he explains it.
No, it's not
like
me.
this is. I'm not talking about you. He's like he tries. I was like, man.
That's why I explained.
Like it's amazing. Like your joke is amazing. Like my idea is like your audience are smart. Don't fucking treat them like kids, you know? Like we understand you, yeah? Don't treat us like kids. But anyway.
You shouldn't tell him this.
Oh no, definitely. And it's also a comedian I very much respect. Like I really like. And it's like I saw a few comedians do it, and they're like professional comedians, and they do it, and it just annoys us. Like, man, you're amazing. You don't have to treat us like kids. But anyway, so yeah.
A line I repeat on a daily basis is probably, you know, this Louis C.K. line, "Can you watch me masturbate?"
I love that you said, "Can you?" Not "will you?" Yeah. Well, that's very funny. You know? Like,
It's on future biopic.
do you have the ability, or because of you? Like, I'm gonna do it anyways. But do you have the ability, which is very good.
Yeah. Or
You're not giving them a choice. Yeah.
I'm thinking, man. Okay, I'm trying to think. What's my favorite movie?
Okay, I would ask. Let me keep
Yeah.
another one for you. What's a movie line that you really hate that people love?
It's more
Now it's harder.
Difficult, yeah.
Oh, that's difficult. I just remember some phrases, but
Not from a certain.
I think now people don't use it.
Which is
Phrases from movies.
No, like I mean, like they keep on like repeating it. Like somebody says, like, "Oh, this is an amazing." Like it's a sting thing. Like, "Oh, this movie was amazing because of this phrase." Or
At first it was funny, but then Game of Thrones, the winter comes. Winter will be
yeah.
And a lot of people
Oh
will say,
man, I fucking hate this.
just when winter started, even
It's the
in
same.
autumn,
It's the same. Winter is
So,
coming.
yeah,
Like,
it's
shut the
coming.
fuck up. You know?
No, at first it was funny, especially when you
To be honest, at first when I saw it on the internet, the first meme was like, and then when I heard like 3, 4, I was like, can you like stop doing this shit?
But Let's Cook is still good.
Huh?
Let's Cook, it's
Let's
from Breaking
Cook.
Bad.
For you? Yeah, let's go. Let's.
probably, I don't know where it's from. Like there's all this meme, but I think it's more of a meme, man. I don't know any other stuff. There's the "Let him cook." Yeah.
But
It's now in TikTok or Instagram.
it's now
I don't know.
it's now a slang.
Trend,
Yeah.
But it means let him
Do his thing, you know.
let him-
Do what he does best.
No, not even like not let him cook. It means like when you theorize about something, you start making theories about
Yeah.
something. This is what's called like cooking. Oh, look, he's cooking.
Yeah,
Or when you're into it, when you're describing like what I'm doing right now, someone would say, "Oh, let him cook," you know. And this is a very annoying thing that everybody
Yeah,
uses.
TikTok especially,
Yeah.
They use it very often,
That's nice.
Anyways.
Yeah.
So what?
Okay, last one.
Last one,
Fuck it,
okay.
Let's do last one.
It's like Sex with Me, man. One more.
Let's
The
go
game.
with sex with me.
You
Let's
want?
go with sex with me.
Okay, the last one then is
Okay, the last one is let's play sex with me. It says here.
What's the category?
Yeah. What's the category? Audience? No. What would be a category? Give us a category.
Cartoons.
Cartoons.
I'm just
Yeah, but
because I was watching Tom and Jerry on the screen, so like,
So cartoons.
should we go in a circle or?
Well, each one of us says something. Sex with me is like.
oh,
Sex with me is like Tom and Jerry. You'll never catch me. I don't know.
Sex with me is like Peter Pan. You will never find. I will always find your Neverland.
Sex with me is like Peter Pan. You'll never grow old.
just don't wait me if you have no ideas. Just like
Sex with me is like Alice in Wonderland. I'm going deep in that rabbit hole.
and there will be only cats. So the same thing.
Sex.
Just my idea with Pinocchio, almost if you have long nose, it doesn't mean anything.
Sex with me is like Pinocchio. Can you lie to me? Can I lie to me more?
No, I'm like wood. You say I'm like wood. Yeah, that's bad.
Sex with me is like the whale in Pinocchio. They will always swallow. Whale in Pinocchio.
Whale?
Whale. He's
No, Pinocchio is a wooden guy.
yeah,
Yeah,
no,
there's a whale that swallows him.
Eats.
Yeah, really? Because
Because I never
we
watched
have
Pinocchio.
Russian version of Pinocchio and the
So,
whale.
what's the Russian version of Pinocchio?
Buratino.
But I couldn't see
You
that.
haven't
No.
heard? The same, yeah, the same. Buratino.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he had so-called friends with fox and the wolf probably, and yeah, Papa Carlo made him from the wood, and he had some key to treasure.
Sex with me is like any Disney, no, like any old Disney production. You know how many animals I could fit in? Well,
like
you're
wood.
gone.
I like
There are like three, yeah.
the Russian Pinocchio thingy, man. He was not a doll, he was just a matryoshka. And he was just, should we wrap it up?
Sex is like.
They still haven't said sex with me.
Yeah.
Fuck, this is such a hot. Give me the captain. Captain is.
No, maybe this one.
No,
Because- what? You want this?
Okay. Because I wanted the captain because it was hot as well.
I want to be a rapper.
No, I think it's better captain because there is a captain, but it's not it's Crimean.
That's
Captain,
fine.
yeah.
You
But
can-
it's in Russian.
Yeah, I won't be here anyways. That's fine.
It's good.
It's good.
Why did you touch it?
You dropped it, man.
No, I mean you touched it.
No, you dropped it. I was gonna.
And then, like you dropped it, he slapped it, and then he fell.
Yeah.
You just don't do it. Can you ask, please, Vadim?